Wait.
Hey.
Hello, everybody. Oh my gosh. Welcome to RFS Game Night. RFSfam presents. Can I present? Can we present something? I've never presented.
We can.
Something. Yes. Getting big with Crystal Conglomeration since she technically made a drink. Welcome to Would You Rather. Oh my gosh.
Conglomeration?
I don't know.
Do you know what that means?
It sounds sticky.
Okay. I can't argue with that.
Real quick before we started, while you were making the drinks right here, I ran to the bathroom because I felt like sticky from the day, and like when you hairspray your hair and stuff like that, you know, you wash your head, but it still kind of like clogs the pores.
Right.
So I found Stridex because apparently there's a 15-year-old living here. I don't know. And I pull out a Stridex Ripe, and you can't like just pull off one, so I don't really know how to use them. So I pull two apart, and I just go, whoa.
With two of them?
Right, and I just get my face, and it's like nice and dry now, and I just taste, like my whole tongue is just covered. I don't know why. My whole tongue.
You aren't supposed to put it in your mouth.
I did not, but my whole tongue tastes like Stridex.
Clearly you did.
Oh my gosh.
Well, fill it with Dirty Shirley, because apparently that's a real drink. Dan did not believe it.
Well,
one of you, I don't remember who it was on Friday, said it's a Dirty Shirley, and Dan thought that we shouldn't call it that, but that's actually what it is.
It is, yeah, it is. So, hi, how are you guys doing? Everybody, cheers. We're going to play some Would You Rather here in just a second. Let's see what's going on in the chat first, Crystal.
I don't know, because I just sat down.
The stream is super smooth tonight. Good.
What are you doing?
I'm glad. All right. What's up, Ken? What is up, Uncle Yukon? It's like Romper Room. Hi, everybody. I got some new glasses today, but they look crooked on my head.
Maybe your head is crooked.
I need to go back because the lady like warmed them up. She like warmed them up, and then like now and like to like get them to go to my head, but they look crooked as heck, huh?
A little bit. They're a little higher on the left.
I look like I got like punched. Like, oh, better call Mako.
You want me to punch you the other way to balance it
out?
You
might have to. Or I was thinking instead, I would just have surgery. Like, I would just go get the Swamp Thing surgery where they would just lower my eye, like Toxic Avenger, and then it would just fix it.
You can just do like Shannon Doherty and just always tilt your head to the side a little bit so nobody notices that one of your eyes is lower than the other.
Oh, no.
Uncle Yusuf Khan says the glasses are fine. It's one of your eyebrows that's higher.
Maybe that's what it is, and I don't have one of those rock eyebrows. I do have big old, like, Marx Brothers. Oh, my God.
I feel like you over-exaggerate the fact that you have a slight unibrow. You always act like it's a huge... Ever since at the festival the one time when the girl was singing the unibrow song to you, you have this complex about having a unibrow. It doesn't even look like a unibrow.
There's some there. It's there. It's if you could probably... It's kind of thin ice. Like, you might be able to get to the other side if you tiptoe across it, but if you, like, stop for a second, you're going to fall through into the rest of the eyebrow.
Yeah.
So it's there, technically.
It's barely there.
Yeah, and I can't, like, even use it. It'd be great if I could do that, like, one eye thing. So then they gave me this, like, glass case. And, like, look at this thing. It looks like something like that would be a prop out of that Michael Jackson Remember the Time video from, like, the late 90s. Look, it's like I'm going to open this thing up and a scarab's going to come out of it. Or like, it should be accompanied with one of those, like, old-school spray puffers. You know what I'm talking about? From, like,
Perfumes?
the 50s? Yeah, but, like, the ones from, like, you know, back in, like, the, like, Transylvania times or, like...
Transylvania times?
Well, you know, like, where, like, they probably, like, ate too much garlic. Like, and it's, like, nighttime vanity stuff, so... Anyway, watch out, people. I can see you now in HD. Right.
I look better in the dark.
It's neat, though. Blurry. It's so cool. Like, all this, like, area right here I can see so well. So, I got two pair, because it's riveting.
Yeah, we must know.
I got two pair. The first pair is for, better to see you with. The first pair is for right here, and the other pair is for, like, over there. So, when I'm like, oh, I need to, like, be judging what's going on over there. Then I'll put those other glasses on, and I'm like, ooh. And then when I need to know what's going on here, then I put these on.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
So there you go. So now you're up to speed on my glasses, but they're crooked. Oh my gosh. Hey, pick up my... Hey,
there you go.
There it is.
One of your ears is just lower than the other. Where's the staple gun?
I think it's right here.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. If we could just tape up my ear.
Oh my God.
Here, why don't you see what's going on in the chat? I want to see if I can tape up my ear.
Oh, we got a super chat from Helen. Thank you so much, friend, for the support. She sent Shiba Dog saying, hey, you greeting joyfully. Thank you, Restream, for the description.
I need a little bit more tape. Because I got it on my ear, but now I need to tape this to my head.
Jeannie never noticed your unibrow. See, I don't think it's as noticeable as you think it is. Oh my God. She wants to know what the kitty's name is. This one is Mooch. Jeannie, if you have Instagram, check out RFS Cats on Instagram where you can meet all 5 of our little fur balls. What?
Shoot. Okay, so now I went too much this way. So now we gotta balance this side out.
This is why you haven't been able to get glasses.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so we'll put this
What are you even doing with your life?
I just nailed it, but I don't want. I gotta make sure that they don't come undone. So I gotta like hook them together.
Oh my god.
This is freaking genius.
Chris suggests you just Gorilla Glue them.
I don't have any, but the tape worked perfect, so I can see now. I can see now there. And cheers, Helen. Cheers. I hope everything's going good in Australia.
Yes, Dr. Detroit. I need double vodka after this.
Oh my, this is great. So anyway, if you guys need more pro tips on
how to fix your crooked glasses?
yeah, I'm with you on that. So the shirt, hi Grandpa Jeff, is a hockey or motorcycle? It is hockey. It's CCM. It's a hockey stuff. Is that okay? That's kind of hot, right?
Okay.
That's kind of hot. And how you doing, Grandpa Jeff? We're gonna play some Would You Rather in a minute here, but I had to fix my glasses. You know, like, and I hope like if the lady at the optom. In the vlog, I said it was a orthodontist, and
Nice.
nobody caught it in the comments. But it was an optician. If you're watching,
Optician?
maybe get a optician. What's the eye lady called?
Ophthalmologist.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think an optician.
If
is
you're
the other
watching,
one.
tape. Get some tape.
You should, when you go back to get them fixed, you should bring them a roll of that tape just in case.
Right. So before we go on, I'd like to thank. Look, our members list made it to this stream.
Nice.
Thank you guys so much for being RFSfam member. If you guys would like to be a member, the link is in the chat. It's $5 a month. You get your name in green. You'll get custom little icons showing how many months you've spread your love. There's got to be a better word to describe that.
Yeah, there should
Yeah,
be.
that you've shown your support for us. Thank you so much. You get those custom emojis in the chat. Please throw those in the chat. It's so hard to sell when you're sitting down. This is weird.
Yeah.
This is so weird. Yeah. Oh, hold on. I'm showing. That's my slips showing. I'm modest.
Brittany suggests that your shirt is a City Country Mouse.
Okay. It could be CC Mouse. I can see that.
Hannah wants to know where the crystal emoji is.
Oh, it's coming. Ooh. It's coming. So thank you
Is
guys
it though?
so much. There's a new members first vlog that went live yesterday. It was part 1 and 2. It was really 32 minutes long, and I'm like, I can't 32 minutes this thing.
It's a long time.
That was a long one, so I split it in half. So I do have a part 2 coming soon. So thank you guys so much for the support. I love all the words in the chats over there that describe the emojis over there on the restream chat.
Yes, it's the best.
Yes.
Hashtag stickers for gingers.
Right, and one more thing before we get started here. Oh yeah, did you see this? What's going on here? Oh look, you're gone.
No, thanks.
You're gone. MJ's in the corner over there.
I'm just living in your shadow over here.
You are just living in the shadow here. I was the calendar. Oh, there you go again. Oh, I guess you're, no. Okay, there we go again. All right, so the RFS calendar's here. I guess I can bump off the days that don't matter. Aha! There we go. So tonight we're on, what are we on? We're on Game Night Would You Rather on the 7th. This Friday, Chris will be making zucchini bread, and Disney Night's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be fun for Dantix.
Yes, and it's gonna be
Yes.
play along in
It'll
the
be
chat
play
night.
out. Yeah, it won't be the call-in show. It'll be play along at home. That'll be fun.
Amanda's still protesting by not using emojis until I have one.
You know, I like your sit-in support. There's other people that are protesting the show too. Harley and Holly haven't watched for months because they brought me that hot chip and I haven't eaten it yet. So one day I was at the McDonald's like parking lot and like waiting for my food, and Harley pulls up next to me. He rolls down the window. He's like, "We've boycotted your show until you eat the chip," and they've stuck to it all summer long.
They have.
So you can go sit down with them.
Yeah.
Because they haven't tuned in. Have you seen them in the chat in months?
I've not.
No.
They have not called in. They've not played at all.
Every now and then, like I think the other day I put like, "Are you subscribed to RFS Cats or something like, or RFS Dan or something like that?" He messaged me, "Nope." So yeah, you can go ahead, Amanda, and sit in with him. Yes. Okay. All right, so yeah, there you go. So there's some new stuff there. I was trying to get the link for Paint Night, but I don't have the Paint Night link. I'm sorry.
Geez.
I do have the link for the Only Dance shirt though that I'll put in the chat there, just in case you guys want to get the ever so popular Only Dance shirt. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. All right, so what's up now? What's going on next? First of all, what's up with Mooch? What's
just
happening?
hanging out.
Yeah.
Just mooching. He's blepping right now. I don't know if you guys can see it on camera, but his tongue is sticking out.
He's just looking.
Just
I
the
don't know what
slightest.
his deal is. I don't know.
What's up?
Tape is cutting the wind like aerodynamics, like Elon Musk. Like, look at this, because I have that fin on the front, and then I have my 2 side fins. Oh my gosh, I can read the chat so much better. Like, this is so nice.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's like it's crazy. Like, my eyes needed just to be like turned a little bit. Like when you put on the what are the things that give you the black rings around your eyes? Like, oh no.
Binoculars?
Yes.
That's
So-
like the third time this week you've not been able to think of the word
Well,
binoculars.
it's not like I like use them at all.
Do we need to
or
have
anything.
like a study group of words for you each week?
Look, in my defense, the binocular hasn't been popular in like 20 years.
It's fair.
It hasn't.
That's fair.
It hasn't. It's not like the peeping Tom is like popular these days.
Fair.
You know?
Jeannie wants to know what time my show starts in Pacific time. Pretty much all of our shows, unless stated otherwise, start at 6 p.m. Pacific.
Except for the paint night on the Saturday here. We're gonna start at 4. We're gonna go late, but we're just gonna start earlier. But we'll be live at 6.
Yes, for those of you who are East Coast, so you can catch a little bit more of the show.
Yes.
Megan wants to know, did you guys see the picture of my kittens? They're adorable. Even my mom, I was at work the other day, and she's like, oh my god, I need that kitten. The one that has little black spots or dark gray spots. My mom wants your kitten.
Can you name one Dan?
Nobody wants a
please?
cat named Dan.
Right. So anyway, my glasses are staying up perfect. I can see better than ever. I just went up.
You've
like,
got wings.
Like if I just went to HD, moving that up, 4K.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
4K.
Nice.
Instantly 4K.
Sarah wants to know if you need a word of the day calendar.
No, that's homework.
Only if it comes with phonetic spelling.
That's as bad as you asking me to play Tetris afterwards. I might as well play Math Blasters. That ain't happening.
Cyberhusky with a super chat thanking you for the editing advice yesterday. First set of videos are going up, are now up.
I'm sorry, I was reading Brittany's advice about turning down my mic. I'm sorry. What did you just say, Crystal?
Cyberhusky with the super
Yes.
chat thanked you for your editing advice yesterday and says her first set of videos are up now.
Perfect. I told her to just delete it all.
That's your advice?
That was my advice. Burn it to the ground.
go in your bed? Is that why
Burn it
you're
to the
leaning that way?
ground.
wanna
Thanks,
be in your
Brittany.
bed?
Tristan says, hi, guys. Hello. We're going to play some Would You Rather. I fixed my new glasses. I like them. I like them for, like, being, like, not, like, picking them out under a mask.
They wouldn't let you like pull your mask down to see how they look.
You know, it was kind of my first public.
You could
that
tell
was
them
a-
to like, can you back up 6 feet and then, okay, those work.
No, like
I
here's
would've.
what happened.
I
Like
would've.
you know how it was disorienting being in there. You know how like when you go to Mexico or you go to TJ and then like the guy's got the whistle and he pulls your head back and he puts the drink in there and he shakes your head all around.
Right.
It was kind of like it was kind of like that. Like they shined the light in my eye. I saw my soul, like I said in the vlog.
Right.
Like the light shine in the back of my head, and I'm in there like trying to like feel around and trying to find glasses. So I just hurried up, but I did not take my mask off at all. I don't know. Nobody else did.
Fair enough.
So yeah.
Yeah.
So they're okay. They're good. I didn't get bifocals. I was like, I'll take 2 pair, but I won't take bifocals. Like, there's no way.
Megan says her ginger cat's other name will be Dan.
Yeah.
Like when she's in trouble and you pull out the middle name.
Okay, I'll take that. That works. I'll take that.
Chris wants to know if they left your eyes all dilated.
No, I got in the retina scan where like I got the one where they shine a light through your eyes so they could see what's going on back there, and then they showed it to me on the wall and it looked like Jupiter because I actually closed my eyes because I have like the fastest eye blinking in the West. So that's why I saw my soul, because I closed my eyes and the light blinked to the back of my head, and then I saw the back of my head, which there was nothing there. But so I got that instead. I didn't get the dilated ones. They don't really do that too much anymore because she could see the front of my thing. Oh, and I'm glaucoma free.
Good to know.
Yeah, I'm glaucoma free.
No medical card for you. Amanda says she ate all of Chris and her own pizza rolls because you can't reheat that. Truer words have never been spoken. And apparently he doesn't like her cooking. So Chris, I'm coming for you tonight.
I like pizza rolls.
Brittany wants to know if you saw the hamsters inside your head.
Yeah. No, but
Running on the
I
wheel?
I could see my eyes out here, and then I could see all like the veins that go to the eyes. Like I was back, and I could see in the bulbs, like Herman's head. Remember that show from like the late '80s? I was like in Herman's head.
Does anybody remember that besides us?
Me?
My dad worked on it, so I remember it. Who else remembers? Come on.
Oh my gosh. Before we get started, okay, so Crystal and I watched this show on Netflix last night where like it was this dating show.
Oh, it was awful.
Where they dressed.
Dan picked this show.
And then they're not gonna dress just like they weren't dressed like furries. Don't upset the furry community because like, but they had lots of prosthetics. Like the one dude was a baboon and the one girl was the devil. I mean, amazing prosthetics.
Amazing
Prosthetics, yes. Right? And it's this dating show where like, you know, the devil lady's gotta like date the baboon and the golem from Neverending Story, and
it was really awful.
and then they gotta eliminate them, so then their prosthetics come off and, you know, everybody in the show's hot. And
the idea was that you would
they
judge
were
somebody based on their
furries.
personality and not on their looks.
They
but
weren't
these are
furries.
people who are above average looking.
They were,
so they have the personality to go along with that, and they're like, wait till you see how I look, and you'll regret not picking
some
me.
were pretty
It was
and
bad.
stuff like that.
It was so bad.
But like, it was bad because the one scene, like the baboon, like I see his mouth. It's like 6 inches back from like his baboon nose, right? And I was sad they didn't give him the bare butt. Right? Because it was that thing. It was Rafiki.
He was Rafiki.
Yeah, it was Rafiki.
Yes.
And then she was the devil with the big nose and this like lobster thing coming. And then I'm spoiling the first episode. I don't care. They started making
you
out.
You shouldn't watch it anyway.
They started making out, but like I saw how many inches it was from where like another person's like kissing area is, and I don't know what they were
like
reaching.
They were like sticking their tongues out doing this.
Right? It's far away.
It was like you can't reach. You can't reach.
So I was like, what's going on in the show? And then we watched like 2 episodes.
Yeah. In the other one, the guy had beaver teeth, and he's like trying to pull him up, like, will you kiss me even though there's beaver teeth? And they're like sticking out like a weapon. And he's like,
it was a ton garage. It was a ton garage. So you have to watch a couple. You just have to watch an episode on it.
Brittany says the volume's still blowing out her speakers. I think I'm really loud. I'm hitting red a lot.
Are you hitting the top of the red? I don't know. Turn down your. Are you high? Is that? There we go. Is that better? Or did I turn me down too much? All right. But anyway, there's a show.
Dr. Trent wants to know if we're sure we were watching a dating show and not BoJack Horseman.
I know it was not BoJack Horseman, but I would rather put that on. It was interesting. You'll see it. You'll see it on the Netflix.
I saw Jason in the chat saying that Bradley wants to watch, but won't get out of the bath. So get out of the bath, kid. What are you doing?
No way. Kick back.
There's no watching Anti-Crystal in the bath.
All right.
Now Shannon says I'm much louder.
Oh my gosh. Look, my volume levels showed my correctness. I don't know. Nobody else had a problem with this. I'm going back to my industry standard barks. There we go. All right. So what are we doing, Crystal?
Somewhere you have questions.
Oh, they're up here in the top right corner.
Oh, they were hiding. All right, so we're gonna play some Would You Rather.
Okay, I'm okay with that. That sounds interesting. And I have not seen any of these questions. And thank you, Crystal. Now it's too quiet. Hold on. I'm.
Oh my God.
I'm playing with this here. So you can keep going on. You keep talking
okay.
Or talk about the questions you made.
There's no winners or losers here. This is just for sake of discussion and probably making fun of Dan.
Oh yeah. Well, okay. So I haven't seen any. Like I said, I haven't seen any of the questions, but Crystal worked really hard to find these.
Yes. And I have probably more than enough for tonight's show. So if this goes well, we'll do this again. And maybe you guys can suggest some Would You Rathers. They're PG, but our answers may not be.
Okay.
Right. Jeannie says, I know I'm hopelessly old, but what is... she says, IMAO. It's LMAO is laughing my ass off. I don't know who said that, but... Oh, friend. Pull up a little, a translator app.
Where's your nephew or niece?
Brittany says, isn't it make fun of Dan night every night?
Oh, hey, look! Oh, no. My glasses were straight, and now they're
Stop
not.
Stop touching them! Stop it! All right.
All right.
Shall we?
I am ready for this. Am I picking these out?
We can take turns.
And what we want here is we want you guys to answer in the chat.
Yeah, we're gonna answer, but we want to know what you guys.
And I honestly, I still don't understand what type of questions these are. I still don't.
They're all kinds. I just searched the internet for questions. I didn't come up with any of these on my own. They're all from the internet. Dan is like a little kid sometimes. You could have ended that sentence after kid.
How many are about corn? We'll see how many are. Crystal doesn't know the corn.
I don't. Oh, is this some sort of inside joke I don't know about?
No, well, like for the world.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, let's do this.
I'll explain to you at the break.
Okay. We're taking a break? All right, we're going to start off with a pretty basic one. Would you rather always have wet socks or a small rock in your shoe?
Oh, easy. Small rock in my shoe. Easy. I love the small rock in my shoe. I don't get mad at it because I'm cool. Like, I I don't have the wide feet. I have just the regular feet and the regular shoes that they're always out of stock of. But I can send my rock where I want it to. I can put it under the arch of my foot. I can put that. What was that? That damn rock. Remember that kid in the skateboard and he fell on the rock?
Yes.
I would love the rock. I don't mind it. Sometimes I don't kick them out of my feet, and so I'll keep them in my shoe and I'll kick them around. Wet socks is gross, and I don't have wet socks that many times in my life. The audience is down for the wet socks.
Yeah, lots of you are saying wet socks. Did you hear the word always? You are always going to have wet socks or always have a rock in your shoe. Small rock. I'm definitely going small rock. The idea of wet socks all the time and like the in your shoe. Oh, gross. No.
So you're going with
that was almost
the question.
Catastrophic.
So you're going with the rocks.
Absolutely.
Some people said wet shoes. RFSJ says small rock.
All of you guys that picked wet socks, nasty.
How?
Y'all
though?
nasty.
Not even like
wet socks all the time.
Wet socks.
All the time. Yep, Tristan, your skin would rot. Jason says wet socks make me an asshole. I concur. Uncle Yukon says, this is Washington State. We always have wet feet / socks.
I like the rock, and I like it when the rock gets stuck in my foot underneath, in the sole on the outside of the shoe, like and you clank it around all day, and you kind of scrape it, and you're messing around.
Oh, it would drive me nuts.
I like it when the rock gets stuck wedged on the bottom
socks.
of my shoe. Should we put it in there and have people vote on there, or is that too much?
That's too much because we're going to be going through a lot of questions,
Perfect.
and I'm going to have to type questions every time.
Grandpa Jeff says, I can't answer. I don't wear socks.
Fair assessment.
Yeah.
Can't argue with that.
There you go. My feet sweat anyway. Moldy feet equal ew.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
No, and you have like prune toes. They'd be all like shriveled up after like the first couple hours.
It takes me a long time to prune. Does it take you a long time to prune? Do you prune faster than me? Because like your skin's like
probably because
like,
I'm very sensitive.
Yeah.
Yep. Hilo the Husky pointing out the smell from the forever wet socks. Even if you changed your socks and you put on different wet socks.
I don't have feet smell.
But you would if you always had wet socks. It would just be musty, especially when it's 110 degrees outside and it's just moist and warm and.
I don't know. Out of all the years we've been together, how many times have my feet ever stink? Ever?
I don't recall. I'm not sniffing your feet, so.
No, that's for sure.
Nasty.
That's for sure. Tina says, "Hi guys, hello." Al Bundy feet. I do not have it. I have good feet. My feet are like sunshine. It's like breakfast on Sunday morning.
Helen wants to know, have you had your haircut?
I don't. A little.
It's been a while. I don't know if you guys have seen it up since it's. No, I think you had it up Saturday and it was cut. We cut it last weekend, I think.
It looks like the ocean spray look. It's like surfing on the side there. My hair is like the 18-hour bra. Like it's at the end of its life for today. So like structurally, it's coming down here right now. It was hot today. It is hot today. So I don't usually put it up in the summertime, but I had to go out in public and do this tonight. Mm-hmm.
All right, your turn to pick a question.
Oh, I get to pick one?
Yes.
All right.
Yes, Doris, I do have a strong opinion on that. Wet socks gross me out. Bad. Ugh. Dr. Detroit says it's been a while since Dan's mohawk was erect. I thought he was having mohawk dysfunction.
No, it's just summertime. All right, here we go. Would you rather have a photographic memory or an IQ of 200? Hold on. So, what's like that mean? Because one time I watched this Gary Coleman show in the 80s. Like, it was a Sunday night, Monday night movie, and it was like the boy with the 100 IQ.
100?
Yeah, and so to this day...
That's not high.
To this day, well, it was Gary Coleman. And I only have like a flash of him like hanging off a cliff or something in Boy Scouts or something. But it was the boy with the 100 IQ. So to this day, I could not remember watching. I mean, I'm like 8 years old. This is like the late 80s. If it was a good or a bad, like if that was a lot, right?
100 is not a lot. I would say that's probably below average. I don't know what average is, but that's got to be below average.
Look, see, I'm having a pretty good time in this world because I'm just like dumb enough or smart. Like, I'm just right there just to be riding it. If you get too smart, everything pisses you off.
That's my first thought on it. Like, and like you're constantly realizing everything's wrong.
Right. So then you just like, you can't be like that. But a photographic memory, I'd be like, Click.
You'd never lose anything because you'd always remember where you put it.
Yeah, but that's true. And I have a really bad memory.
You absolutely do.
But
My
then,
memory
then I
is
have
very-
too good of a memory. That's the thing. Then I have too good of a memory.
My memory is very visual, so I would go with more photographic memory. Like, let's amp that up and have it be like 100% photographic.
But it's dumb. Yeah, but then you lay in bed at night and you think about your Instagram. Like, you could just go back and replay everything.
Yeah.
I don't want either. Can I just, like, oh man, I have to pick.
Chris has a good point. Photographic memory. If I can remember everything, I can work around the IQ. Absolutely.
I do not want to be any more or less smart than I am now.
But you would remember everything you read or like visually see if it's photographic memory. So you could be smarter regardless of what your IQ test is, which I hate the IQ number thing. But like regardless of what your measured intelligence is, you would know more because you would retain more.
But I don't want to. I don't want to though. Wait, for the photographic memory, because you could see the photographs and you could pull them up.
Not necessarily photographs, but like anything visual that you see. So you read a book and you would visually remember reading it.
I'll go for the photographic memory. It'd get me out of so much trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sometimes I have to ask things 3 times.
Yeah.
I think I messaged the insurance lady. I said, I think my exact message was, I forgot all the things that you said to me. Could you email it to me? So maybe so. Maybe so. Yeah, so I guess you're right. I guess photographic memory over the IQ. Some people did say IQ though. Some people did say IQ. I said, hello, may I please have an email of what was covered on the estimate, please? I sort of forgot all the details. A smiley face.
I sort of forgot all
that
the
was
details.
to the insurance adjuster. Okay, then I have no choice.
My favorite is may I?
Well, right, please, we just got off the. I know we just got off the phone and went over all the details, but can I have all the details again? So there it is. I can't do anything. It's photographic memory. That's it. That's it for me.
All right. Shall we do another? Yeah, I think that was overwhelmingly photographic memory.
Hold on. We gotta stop real quick. I might be wrong. David, how do you say his last name? Can he tell? It's Kentel to me for some reason. Like some sort of like Megadeth
the
scene.
word knife starts with what letters?
KN. Okay, so the N's to K silent?
I would imagine so.
Dude, well then why would you enter that extra character then? Like if there was a silent letter on my name, I wouldn't use it at all.
No?
No. Why? Why would I do that to everybody?
The E in Mosley is silent.
It's
would
gone.
Still be Mosley
then it's
without
gone. If it doesn't change the sounds of any letters as of
Done with
today, it's out of here. It's out of here. Heck, if we lose a few more letters, I might be getting a custom license plate soon. So he says, I believe it was the 200 IQ.
The movie?
Yes, because he would. Because he might be a couple years older than me. So okay. So maybe he was super smart.
Yeah, that would make a lot more sense.
And then he said, "What are you talking about, Willis?"
No, he didn't.
Well, I don't know. Okay. Maybe he did. You know?
No, probably not. Okay, this won't make sense for anybody who hasn't seen The Office or The Simpsons.
Okay.
Would you rather work alongside Dwight Schrute or Homer Simpson?
Okay, I need more things. Am I a Simpson character?
You are working alongside somebody with the exact personality and behaviors as either Dwight Schrute, it's really hard to say, or Homer Simpson.
You know, I mean, I watched Grimes. Was the Grimes guy? I watched that grimy guy like go nuts and kill himself. Dwight's he's entertaining. And look. Yes. So when I did like the IT stuff, my IT coworkers they were eccentric like Dwight.
Right.
They were eccentric like that.
So are engineers.
Right. So I feel like I've lived part of that, and it was more Dwight than Homer Simpson.
Right, and I feel like Homer's like terribly incapable of doing his job well, and that would be way more frustrating. Dwight seems to be able to do his job well. He's just very annoying, which is easier to deal with than like you actually literally can't do your job.
Nancy would be unemployed, so you picked Dwight. You picked Dwight.
I would pick Dwight.
You kind of do work with a form of a Dwight.
A few of them.
You do. You come home and you let me know all about it.
Yes.
Angelique says Homer strictly for the donuts.
Fair enough. He would probably bring donuts.
And My Life's a Good Adventure says Homer drives me crazy, but I don't know the other guy. He's more of a mild version. Next to Homer Simpson, one of us is employee of the. Next to Homer, every one of us is employee of the year.
Yes.
Oh yes. All right, that was a good one. That was easy.
Yeah.
That was an easy one. Yeah. Okay, let's go. Next question. Would you rather be beautiful and stupid or unattractive but a genius? I mean, like, you already know the answer to that one.
Do we? I'd rather be unattractive and a genius.
I mean...
What would you pick?
But I'm living it. I don't have to deal with me, right? Like, you would have to deal with me.
Yes. Does this one get you stuck a little bit?
No, I'm only stuck on whether I want to be stupid or a genius.
Hannah says that you already think you're beautiful and stupid, and that's why you're struggling with this.
I think Hannah's right. I don't think I'm beautiful, but like I like me. I would go with beautiful and stupid. It's just easier. It's just easier. I don't need to deal. I'm already an overthinker, so I don't need more overthinking.
I'd still rather be unattractive and smart.
Yeah.
Absolutely, by far. Yeah. I mean, I guess if you're stupid, like ignorance is bliss, and you don't really know.
Do you think we all pick on what we think we are, and that's why we pick what we pick? Or do we, like...
Are you calling me ugly?
Well, did you call me stupid?
You called you stupid.
This stream's over. Look how happy and, like, I am. Look how, like, you're gonna beat me with your, with the...
Probably.
What is that thing called? Oh, you're gonna make me figure it out now.
Add this to the word of the day calendar. Bowling pin,
Well, you can achieve the same thing with the bowling pin. I'm just saying.
No, you can't.
Dr. Detroit, thank you. It's a rolling pin. Do I have tape on my back?
No, it's on the chair. All right.
Wait, what did everybody say?
Hannah said that escalated quickly. Overwhelmingly, I saw lots of unattractive and smart.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's the consensus.
It's hot in here.
Would you rather never eat cookies ever again, or only ever drink water? No cookies ever again, or no drinks except water?
Can I see that?
Reading it's gonna make it more clear.
Would you rather never eat cookies again, or only ever drink water?
Grandpa Jeff pointing out you can fix looks, you can't change stupid. This is very true. You cannot fix stupid.
You know, the last few times I've seen people fix looks, like that Dr. Will guy, or who looked like Plastic Man on the screen the other day, and I'm like, oof. Maybe they don't fix looks.
No.
Maybe they just make you look like you've been laying in the lake for a few days, not moving.
Well, in real life says she could never eat cookies again. She doesn't need them.
Never eat cookies ever again, or only ever drink water.
Uncle Yukon says only drink water. Already do with Kool-Aid in it. Fair enough. Miss Christie, never eat cookies. I'd be lost. Oh, it jumped too fast. I'd be lost without dunks. Sarah wants to know if she can flavor the water. Not sure she can give up cookies. I was wondering that too. Can we put like the flavor packets in there? I could do.
You know, there's no instructions on what to do on the back of this, so I don't know. But I will say, this is gonna sound bad. Cookies are stupid. I'm not a big cookie fan. I could go forever without cookies. I love your cookies, like when you bake the cookies. But I like liquid more than I like cookies. Cookies are just like cake toast. Like, it's just like
cake toast.
Yeah, or like, you know, like it's just like cake toast.
Cookies are just cake toast.
Right. You know what? Or like, how do I describe it? Like I like cake, but like when you crisp it up, it's like a cookie. So it's just like cake toast. So I mean, could I make cake toast? And then those are your cookies.
Right. I feel like there would be a lot more substitutes for cookies that you could get by with than drinks. Like, I love water. I drink water all day long, but then when I come home at night, I need some like juice or something with flavor to like
eat your cake toast, because you can't have cookies, but you can have cake toast.
Yeah, okay. Cake toast.
Okay. Yeah, but no more cookies for Dan. I would give up cookies for liquid. And I don't mean like, oh my gosh, you need water to survive or whatever. Like, no, like I would give it up. I don't know what she's doing in there. She's hopping in. She's hopping in the water bin.
She's taking a bath.
Mm-hmm. Yes. What does everybody in the chat say?
Uncle Yukon has 5 flavors of cookies sitting right here in arm's length. My kind of guy.
Right. And how much water?
Hannah points out that she and I have agreed on all the questions so far. Are you surprised, friend? Come on now. Chris wants to know if he adds potatoes to the water and lets it ferment. Does that count as water still, or is that vodka? It started as water.
Can you? I don't know. The water's. That's true.
Robert Stewart wants to know, what is cake toast?
Like, okay, so
that's how Dan described cookies.
Look, I don't know. You heard it the first time I heard it when I said it. Like, so when I eat cake, I'm like, oh look, it's got the same thing as like a cookie, right? But then like if I take the same ingredients and put it in the oven, like but flat and not like vertical, then it makes a cookie, and it's just
Slightly
like
different.
cake toast. It's just cake toast. So that's cake toast. I don't know. It just.
I like it. Cookies are cake toast.
Yeah, I don't know. I just made that up right now, but that's what it is to me. So I would just make cake toast if I really wanted a cookie. Yeah.
Your turn.
Is it my turn to ask a question?
It is.
Okay. Let's see. What was the consensus on that one? People love cookies more than water.
There was a lot of arguing. I'm not really sure. Cookies are like fried cake, sort of, but some cookies are really soft. Yeah, I don't know. I
don't want to do that one.
Why not?
Because I don't get it, and I don't get it.
I'm putting it back in there. I'm gonna explain it to you later.
All right, here we go.
What you got?
Would you rather not be able to taste or not be able to see colors?
Probably not be able to see color, because due to popular sickness, I lost my sense of taste for a good long time, and it was very frustrating.
What am I looking at?
It's so hard to
I'm looking at color. I'm like looking at colors. Like, whoa, do I like what I see? It's pretty gray in here.
I feel like not being able to see colors would affect your day-to-day life way less than not being able to taste.
How about this? So let's say now we don't see color, but I buy you those glasses for your birthday that make you see color. You know, the one that everybody cries?
It doesn't make you see color. That's for color blindness, which isn't where you can't see color. It's where you can't distinguish certain colors from like certain
making
sets
you can't see
of colors. No, but it's not that everything's gray. It's just you can't distinguish like red and green. Like you don't see green as bright as green actually is.
What do I see then? Just like grayscale?
In this hypothetical scenario? Yes. Yeah, you see like I Love Lucy.
And what do I and okay, so then if I lost my taste, what would it taste like then? Nothing?
Nothing. Remember
So,
when we had
like,
popular sickness and you couldn't taste anything?
Right, or like when I swallow my spit and I'm like, that sucks.
Yeah, it would taste like nothing all the time.
Oh man, I don't know.
I think overwhelmingly people are picking losing being able to see color. Morgan says I'd be so healthy if I couldn't taste though. Yeah. You know, you'd think so, but when I couldn't taste, like you just keep eating things hoping you can taste.
You eventually you'd give up.
You'd think so, but here we are.
Up. Oh man.
Doris would rather not be able to taste. She enjoys nature too much and the beauty outside.
Okay. Grandpa Jeff says easy, no taste.
Oh, I couldn't do it.
I don't know. I feel like I crave food and the taste of food, and like more so than I crave of like, oh, let me see that color. But I do love LEDs. I am a big LED fan. I go, oh man, I might have to go with no taste because I just love the LED colors.
Hybrid thinks you'd be able to make interesting art pieces if you couldn't see color. It would be interesting for sure.
Yeah, but like it still wouldn't keep you from coloring inside the lines. You know? All right, so what do we have next? Let's go.
Would you rather travel the world for free for a year or have $50,000 to spend however you please?
50 grand or travel the world for a year for free?
Yes.
Oh man, well, you don't remember? Okay, so around the world in 80 days, did it say how much it costs for them to get around the world?
I don't recall.
Do you think I could? I would take the 50 because I could probably get around the world cheaper than 50. But let's. Oh yeah, yeah.
For a year of traveling.
Oh, for sure, a 50.
And it doesn't say travel around the world. It says travel the world. Like you can go wherever you want for free for an entire year.
50 grand. That's so much money.
That's not as much as you think it is.
To go around the world. It is for sure.
It's not. As
Jackie
much as you
Chan
think
did it in 80 days, and it looked like they did it on a shoestring budget.
I'd go travel for a year.
I'm just okay, but let's say in this scenario it costs $50,000 to travel for the year. Like, would you want the cash or the experience?
Okay, I'll give you that.
Because seriously, you could like, you know, it costs $1,000 to get to Japan.
Then I would probably take the cash because then you could travel a little bit and then do other things.
50 is. If it because I would want it for the family, but if it was just me, like, in this scenario, like you died or something, and then it's just me, I probably would go around the world. I would probably take the trip.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd do the.
You don't want to travel with me?
No, I'm at my age. Oh, I guess so. But like, I would go around the world because I'd rather have the experience, especially being older. Like, I'd rather have the experience. But 50 grand, like, man, like that's a lot of Netflix.
Jason pointing out he'd want to go home pretty quickly. He'd take the 50K. Because then you could go on a trip and then you could go home. And I feel like after like 5 or 6 days away from home, I'm ready to go home.
I have Stockholm syndrome.
So 5 or 6 days anywhere and you're sold?
You can't leave me in a place very long. You can't. If you leave me in a place very long, I'm just part of that place now, like quick.
Yes.
Like quick. So traveling the world, I would just get sucked up around the world, and it might be cool. You'd have to come fish me out of some sort of rain that I got stuck in. But I would do I guess. Well, that was a hard one for me.
Yeah?
Oh, and I don't know why it matters. And I feel like my heart's racing. Like, there's no, like, I get none.
It's not really happening.
You know what I get? I get to ask another question.
I think people were pretty much split on that one. I see lots of taking the monies. Grandpa Jeff says, I'm old, so definitely travel. Mm-hmm. Megan traveled and hated it.
Well, yeah, I mean, you got kittens. Like, you know?
Hybrid says it costs $6,000 to $8,000 to travel to Tokyo.
So I can get there in like under $1,000 right now, and then like you just go and sit in those like, I don't know, you hang out the Mega Kaisha all day, and then you sleep in those like sleep bubbles. Also, our friend Gosh lives in Fukuoka, and his family's from Kyushu, so we would go there. But you can get on the,
just go stay with friends.
Yeah, you just go on the cheap. But I'll just hang out at Mega Kaisha all day.
Dora says, that's a good point. I would want to go home. So do we need to travel constantly or just have the luxury to travel?
No, you're traveling like Kathy Bates with the big hat on, and I'm running around behind you carrying your luggage onto like whatever
yeah,
cruise
no going
ship,
home. You're just
whatever
like
cruise
going
ship,
places.
The plane boss, the plane fantasy island plane that you're flying on, it's gonna be like that. If you're gonna go for 50 grand, if you're going around the world, you could like live in luxury.
I don't think that's as much money as you think it is.
Okay, so there's these cruises that you can get that go 6, 8, 9 months, and they will take you around the world. And it's like the Carnival Cruise. Not the one that Kathy Lee Gifford or Mickey Mouse is promoting, but like other stuff. But not like, you know, Captain Ron style. It's still like decent, but you can go to all the continents and stuff around the world and stuff like that. And it wasn't as bad as you think. Especially right now.
Yeah.
Like, you travel for the cheap. Wait, Dan is gonna carry my luggage? Dude, that is gonna be epic. Oh, yeah. I'll tip my cap. I can wear it sideways.
Brittany wants to know, what happens if your boat crashes after a 3-hour tour?
Then I shark around the water? But I only doggy paddle, so it's like you're not gonna be afraid. There's like a hammerhead shark, and then there's a doggy paddle shark, and that's me. I'm just like, I just tread water like that.
Grandpa Jeff says those cruises are $250,000 each. So you're not even getting on a fifth of one of those with that money.
Whoa, 250 grand for one of those cruises?
That's a lot. That's like, I'm gonna die, here's all the rest of my money and assets. Travel me around the world until I'm gone.
I like that. Like,
yeah.
Look, we watched something. What was it? Was it a I don't remember. It was a documentary or something we watched at like an old people's home. And they were all hanging out at an old people's
Golden
home.
Girls?
Even them, they look like they're having a blast. But this, like, we watched this like old retirement home that people were moving in and out of and stuff like that, and
I don't remember.
it like they looked like they were having the time of their lives. And then like the bulletin board would be in like the rec room of like, oh, we're gonna go on this cruise and that cruise, and they just all travel together and be old. I think that's fantastic.
Yeah.
I might have to live that life. Yeah, like an old maybe so.
Okay.
I feel like, are you good on a cruise, or are you pukey?
I think cruise ships are so big you don't get motion sickness.
Okay.
So I think I'd be good. I think it's your turn. I think I asked the last one.
Would you rather watch nothing but Hallmark Christmas movies or nothing but horror movies?
Oh, easy. Horror movies.
Oh my gosh.
Easy.
Your mom, right now, I literally, if you called your mom on the phone and asked her if the Hallmark channel was on, I bet she'd say yes. You should call her and ask her.
Not only that, you could be like, oh my god, it was it the one where the girl travels back to her hometown and she meets the guy and he was in the military, but now he's out and he has a puppy and she just loves the puppy, and she'll be like, oh my god, that's the one.
And it's
because I literally had that conversation with her like a week ago.
And it's everybody you know from like 25 years ago. It's Winnie Cooper.
Yes.
It's Winnie Cooper from the Wonder Years. It's
DJ
like,
Tanner.
Right, Blair from the Facts of Life. Finding Love Again. Who is Nick? It's like Nick from what was the Nick guy? I hold my earring. The Nick from
Family Ties?
From Family Ties is like, you know, oh look, this one's got McDreamy in it. Yeah, so that's a good one. I don't know. I do like the Hallmark movies.
Chris would just turn off the TV.
I do like the Hallmark
lots
movies.
and lots and lots of Hallmark. I mean, of horror. Couple Hallmarks in here from Sarah and Amanda.
Well, you
Pick
know,
Hallmark.
the new Chucky television show's coming out, and I thought that looked kind of interesting to watch.
It does.
But All I Want for Christmas is Moo, starring Sarah Michelle Gellar on a farm, might be good this year. No?
Hannah and I finally disagree. Apparently she can't do horror movies.
A lot of people cannot.
Brittany says Christmas movies, horror movies will eat up my subconscious. I see stuff like this all the time where people are like, oh my god, I watched a scary movie and I was up all night. I am not that person. I have never had... Wait, one time when I was like 14, I watched Freddy Krueger movies like all night with my friends, and then I had a very, very, very vivid dream that I was sleeping on the top bunk at my friend's house. We were like having a sleepover, and in my very vivid dream, these are always the worst vivid dreams
like,
I have, where I wake up and it's in the real... No, I can describe it to you right now because I visually, my memory is very
Let's
visual.
go. I have not heard this one yet.
I visually remember this. I was laying on the, I literally in real life fell asleep on the top bunk of my friend's bunk bed. In my dream, I woke up and looked over, and Freddy Krueger like popped up on the side.
What did he say?
Like,
did he have a catchfritch?
Don't remember a catchphrase.
I
only remember
was he
the
like
visuals.
this, or was he like this? Because that's two different things. Was it spirit fingers, or was it? Or,
it was like Freddy Krueger hand.
What if you caught him in the middle of the night and there was butter like on the?
He was making toast. But other than that, like,
so cool.
I don't get creeped out or have nightmares from horror movies at all.
That is so cool. I love it. I think that's so cool.
Yeah, you like
that?
Yeah.
I would probably pick.
You can only pick one. Forever.
I'd probably pick horror movies only. And when you say Hallmark movies, do you mean like all rom-coms or specifically Hallmark? Because specifically Hallmark has a 3-act formula.
Yes, specifically Hallmark.
So I would have to go with the horror because at least they change it up a little bit. But the 3-act movie hurts. So in this one, I have to turn my back against romance and go with horror.
Nice. Follow-up question. Hybrid wants to know, which horror movie would you start with? Easy. 13 Ghosts. I love 13 Ghosts with Matthew Lillard.
I don't care about horror movies, so I would pick something like, I love the original Scream. I thought that was great. The original Scream was a good movie.
Another Matthew Lillard.
But I don't champion like old like Psycho or like Halloween or anything. They're fun. H2O was cool.
Chris says the last scary movie Amanda watched was the first Wayans Brothers scary movie.
That was fun. But like you gotta watch the real ones first. But I liked Scream. I thought Scream was good.
Yeah. Hannah with the super chat, can't do horror. I have vivid dreams. See, so do I, but they're never... My vivid dreams are very often protecting Blake. Like, when I have scary dreams, it's like something's happening and I'm trying to, like, get to Blake and save Blake or protect Blake or keep him from something happening to him. It's never,
Dude,
like,
I had this
horror movie
backpack
related.
on, and I was trying to get... I was in space on, like... It was grass, and, like, it comes down. And I was trying to, like, backpack to, like, the other, like... thing and stuff. Man, my dreams are rad, except for that gorilla.
You
but I'm
always
not trying
have a
to
gorilla
save
trying to eat you or something.
I'm not trying to save Blake in my dreams. Or you. You're not in my dreams usually. But I'm always doing something. But, like, dude, enjoy the scary dreams. You wake up. My teeth fall out a lot, though. And then sometimes I wake up and I run to the bathroom. And then it's like, oh, surprise, nothing.
I think that's a lack of control in your life. You should work on that.
Oh. What are you, a tarot reader?
Brittany says her brain takes what she watches and uses it against her in her dreams. She doesn't feel scared watching. It's when she's asleep that it's
but then you
bad.
wake up the next day and it's over. And you're like, well, that was better than the nothing that was there.
And lots of scary movie people.
Yeah. But
Shannon doesn't like horror films, but liked 13 Ghosts. It's so good. It's so good. Ooh, Wilton in real life says House of a Thousand Corpses or Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the really weird stuff. So I don't like gore. House of a Thousand Corpses I saw in the theater, and after I saw that, the friend that took us, Brad, I refused to ever go see any movie that he recommended because it was so gory. And same with Texas Chainsaw Massacre. To me, that's not scary. It's gore for the sake of gore, and I don't like that. I don't really care about watching it too much. I would love to be there to make it. I would love to be on the set of 1,000 Corpses. I'd love to be to the side, buckets of bloods and stuff, and prosthetics and stuff. I would love to be in the mix, but for some reason, like, I look for comedies and, like, I don't watch those, but man, would I love to be on the set of any of those movies. It looks so much fun. Yeah, the special effects. Yeah, it looks so cool. But I just don't, like,
I don't, I guess. For no reason. If you put it on, like, I'll watch. I'm not gonna be like, ew. Like, oh, I'll watch. I guess I just don't.
Fair enough.
All right, your turn.
Would you rather be forced to sing along or dance to every single song you hear? Every time there's a song on, you either have to sing along to it or dance to it.
Before we answer this one, so I was thinking in the kitchen earlier before we started here, I was like, what if we did name that tune? Where we wrote down the tunes, I would sing it as well as I could sing it, and you guys would have to guess it because of my singing. RFSJ says we can dance if we want to. But like, you'd have to hear my singing. Can we hear your singing?
See, I would pick sing along because I could sing along quietly. If I'm dancing, like, everyone's gonna see me poorly dancing.
Right, because like I do a mean Cabbage Patch. Like, it's not like my dances are good. It's not like I'm doing the La Bamba or like doing the Macarena. Like, you know, I'm picking my head up and like, you know, I'm doing the sprinkler.
But like
and,
every time there's music on.
Right, so
like
that's
you
what
walk
I'm
into
saying.
the Walgreens and the music is playing and you've got to either sing or dance along.
I'm afraid that people would start hitting you with their EpiPens. like one,
you're having a
well, just
seizure?
like, you know, because for the rest of my life, so at least one out of every decade, I'm gonna get EpiPen by someone that doesn't know whether I'm doing the Monster Mash or Wayne Chunnin on the ground.
Your mom's here and says hi.
Hi, Mom.
I'm definitely picking singing because I could sing quietly.
I'm with you on singing only because you said you could sing quietly, so I could sing quietly then. So I'm gonna go with singing because I don't want a Napoleon Dynamite all over the Walgreens.
Right? Yeah, Cyber Husky says, I think dance would interrupt my life too much, so sing along.
Oh
Yeah,
my god,
I
I'd be
agree.
taking a drink and then all of a sudden, you know, my drink's just going everywhere.
I mean, it's not a spasm. Like,
Well, no, but I gotta start dancing mid, like, you know, soup. Wait, what genre of music would it be?
any genre,
It's
every
soon
time you
as-
hear music.
As soon as you hear music, yes.
Wherever you are, if music is playing,
Do
you
I have to
sing
dance
or
to that genre? Do I have to
No.
do like the Twitter bug?
No, just any sort of dance. The Twitter bug?
Yeah, or the 23
The
skitty.
Twitter bug?
Or the, yeah, isn't that what they were like, Twitter bugging? And your eyes gotta stay like.
The Twitter bug.
What do I know? I don't dance. What do you do? What do you do? Do you have any dances? It's not like they taught us any dancing. The Humpty Dance
I
gave
can
us
glow
instructions.
stick, that's it.
Was there anything besides that?
That's my favorite thing, like when we go...
Was the Humpty Dance?
Well, no. Like when we go to... It's always with Leslie's husband, Chris.
Is it the Burger King bathroom?
What? No, when we go places with and Leslie's husband Chris is always there. This always seems to happen, whether it's at a bar or a wedding or whatever. The dances that are like to the left, to the left, to the right, to the right. Then I know how to dance to it. Like I got
Right.
this. I can do that.
Yeah, I'm good. Okay,
Yeah,
I
spin around.
yeah,
drop to the ground. I can do these.
I can stay in sync a little bit. I'm with you on that.
Yep.
Every time Shania Twain says "Let's go, girls," I could kick the door off its hinges.
Oh my god.
That was BJ. We should. How do we? I am going.
You're doing what?
I am going to replace that pinned message. Now that is now the pinned message of the night. I don't know if it's gonna like replace that pinned message. It did. There you go.
That's the top message of the night.
That's the top message
Sarah
of the
agrees
night.
that those are her favorite dances. Yeah, because otherwise I'm just like white people dancing.
I can hear her say it. Can you hear it? Let's go, girls.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
nope, there goes the door.
Oh.
Shoot. PJ just
No,
sent me the bill
Shania
for
Twain
the
didn't
door.
say it. He's good. He's
Oh,
good.
okay. I thought I sounded like Shania Twain.
Butter says, what's the question again? Every time music plays, you either sing along or dance along to it. Every time
Every
music
time.
is played. Every time. Dawn sings anyway, so...
Okay.
Yep, Hannah, you know, white people dancing. Unless I got glow sticks in my hand, I really don't have much. Or if there's, like, electronic music, I can dance to some electronic music, just jumping around. I got that.
All right.
What you got?
I picked the same one I didn't want to pick the last time.
I'm asking it next.
Oh, you ask it next. Okay. Would you rather everyone you love forget your birthday or everyone you love sing happy birthday to you for 24 hours
Oh my god.
straight?
Forget my birthday. Please.
Are you
It
embarrassed?
is so awkward and uncomfortable. What are you supposed to do when people sing happy birthday to you? Just like...
Are you embarrassed when we go to the Mexican restaurant and they put that oversized Speedy Gonzalez hat on you?
I
And then they come
never-
and they're all like,
I never want to go anywhere where you tell people it's my birthday. Ever.
Yo, that's your birthday. I don't know. Feliz Navidad.
No,
and
that's
like,
different.
And then like they blow the candle out when they give you that piece of like Jello, but it's not. It's like Jello lie. It's Jello lie with a candle in it. You know?
Flan?
Yeah.
Jello lie.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I don't know. Like it's like.
I knew what you meant.
Oh, that's just my thoughts when I looked at it. I was like, well, at least I got this big hat on, and then they took the hat away. And they're like, and then they're
you don't get
gone.
to keep it.
Right.
It's been on 50 other hats today.
I love that. I soak it all in. I'm like, yes. I don't do that embarrassed thing where you see that mad kid that you want to punch on that video where he flips the cake over and he's like 5 and he's angry because like people are saying a happy birthday to him. No, I'm not like that. But you forget my birthday?
Yeah, because I have no idea what to do. 24 hours of everybody singing happy birthday to you. It's awkward enough during like the one time people sing happy birthday to you. Like it's
But
awkward.
you don't
and
know.
what do
There
you do?
could be cake or poppers.
That can all still happen.
No, they forgot your stuff.
24
They forgot your
hours.
birthday. You can have unbirthdays though. That's the thing. You could have your birthday the next day, and it could be an unbirthday.
Right.
Ooh, the unbirthday is always a loophole.
And then you get to guilt everybody for forgetting your birthday.
well, no, because they
That's
didn't if
even
it's your
better.
unbirthday.
No, but they forgot your
They
actual
weren't
birthday.
allowed to. They were amnesed that day.
Amnesia? I don't think that's a word.
The whole day they couldn't remember anything because of your birthday.
Nothing at all?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely going with, no, don't sing happy. I think overwhelmingly it was, forget my birthday.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. And my birthday already gets forgotten.
Okay. Oh.
Y'all need new friends.
All right. All right.
Or just be a Leo and remind everybody all month that it's your birthday. Like that's at my work. It was my birthday until August 17th because the next birthday wasn't until the 18th. So we were celebrating for like 3 weeks.
Jeannie, is that Jeannie over there that
Yes.
told me not to see it and then retracted your message? What? Did you feel bad? Did you?
It didn't retract and restream.
Did you
It's
feel?
okay. It's kind of a thing around here, Jeannie. We always tell Dan, please stop singing.
My singing's like you don't understand.
You're right.
You know, I can tell you now that Britney's out. You know, I'll follow you guys that freed Britney. Way to go. I don't know if you opened Pandora's box or
I don't know
not.
if she's actually freed. I'm jury's still out
But
on that.
during the time she was locked up, I was actually her understudy for Vegas. I was
Shut your
actually
mouth.
going to.
Shut your mouth.
And then I was gonna with the snake.
With the oh my god. Okay.
Tell me I don't look. Tell me I don't.
Stop it. Stop it. Hey Dan,
Huh?
would you rather be unable to use search engines, so you can no longer Google, or if you're like my mom, you can't Bing anything, or unable to use any social media, Facebook, Instagram, commenting on YouTube? That's YouTube's a social media, Reddit's social media. You can't use any of those, or you can no longer ever search anything. This one's a hard one. No social media or no search engines.
So I'm trying to figure. Okay, so like in the mid to late 90s, maybe like 96, 97 or so, when internet was slowly trying to go from pay to play, because like in the early internet days you'd have to pay to get on like services and stuff like that. I remember I think the first website I ever went to was Ford.com because there wasn't very many websites there, and there was a couple of like small search engines, but there wasn't really much of like a connected like topology of like everything was rooted together in the early 90s, and you would discover stuff from just searching, like just kind of randomly other websites or some sort of social media.
Yes.
You'd find stuff, and there was just so much charm about being able to discover things. You're like, wow, now everything's just unlocked in your face. So I think I would probably rather not have anything on search engines and use social media, because you know what, when I go to a search engine 99% of the time I want to find blah 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 space Reddit, because I trust people on Reddit.
Yes.
I trust Reddit's opinions on what to buy for devices. I trust Reddit's opinions on like any of the stuff that I do or anything that I need to find or streams that I need. I use Reddit for that because a lot of people that are smarter than me have done the homework for me. So I search things /Reddit. And
Right.
I
You
find
want
what
other
I
people
need
to answer
through Reddit.
it.
So
Yeah.
Reddit, honestly, is my search engine through Google. So I would ditch my.
But you wouldn't
I
be
would
able to
ditch
go to
that search
Google to
engine.
put that. You'd have to go to Reddit and somehow search.
You just search up there on Reddit. Because there always ends up being a subreddit. So I could do
Yes.
without a search engine. I could do without a search engine. What about you?
I agree. And yeah, and Gila and Doris have good points. Search engine, because I could just ask on social media. I'd stop using search engines because everyone on social media knows everything anyway. Absolutely. Yeah, you can find the answers without a
Morgan
search
says,
engine.
is it cheating if you have somebody else Google everything for you? Kind of. Like we want you to be able to find. You'll be able to find the answers you want. You're just gonna have to like swim around through social media to get it. I would do that, yeah, because I am like linked into. I am very much threaded into the social media game because of what I do. Although, as you guys see, I'm not on it all day long. Right. Yeah. Okay.
Congratulations, Dan. You've received 1,000 messages today with Restream chat. Thanks, guys.
Go to Restream, go. Yes. All right. Next question.
Charlotte pointing out you could look stuff up in hardcover.
Dictionaries? Remember the inside of Encyclopedia Britannica?
I have an encyclopedia of dictionaries, actually.
The Encyclopedia Britannica, and they send you a new volume every month, so you better hope that you're reporting on zebras.
It's true.
You know? All right. Here we go. Next question. Would you rather only be able to listen to one song for the rest of your life, or be able to watch one movie for the rest of your life?
Movie, because you can watch other things besides movies, right? I would get so sick of listening to just one song over. I could not do anything that would affect me listening to all the music I want to listen to all the time.
I have this thing in my head of whatever's part of me is broken. You know, we're all broken. There's always one song in my head, always, and you hear it all the time.
Is it "Livin' La Vida Loca"?
Right now, it's not, but you know that there's always one song at a time.
Because that's the other one you're always singing.
Right, or the song that doesn't end.
Oh, why would you do that to me?
So, or whatever song that listen to my head that's caught in my head. A lot of songs get caught in my head, but there's always a song playing. There's never not something going on up in here while everything else is going on. So I already have that one song, and sometimes I'll get so frustrated that I'm singing and it's always just a fraction of the song over and over. How many times I walk around just yelling "Livin' La Vida Loca" until she banned me saying the words "Livin' La Vida Loca" like it was like the Necronomicon words from like Army of Darkness. I'm not allowed to say these, right? So the music is just in this loop, not the whole song, just parts. Always.
Mm-hmm.
But I do like movies, but the older I get, the harder for it is for me to watch the same movie over and over again because time's running out.
Right. I rarely watch movies over and over. There's a handful that I could watch more than once.
And it's hard to say. I've outgrown a lot of the movies I loved as a child. I just am not that person. I don't relate it to them more. I've become the man. I've become the man they're fighting for.
You're the man that you fought against as a child.
I watched SLC Punk not too long ago, and I'm like,
damn kids.
Like, why did Bob have to do that?
Right. Why did he just not do drugs?
Right. So I'm into trying to find new stuff that like makes me happy. Yeah. So anyway, don't give me the birds the word.
Now that's in his head already.
Right. So
real quick to interrupt, because it's a super chat from Hannah saying, "Good night, y'all. Hannah's going to bed. It's her bedtime.
Bye, Hannah.
Thanks for hanging out, friend." Dora says movies because I could turn it off and read a book. Can't stop the music. Yeah, the same song over and over and over and over.
It's bad. It'll go for days or weeks, and I'll play it. What I'll have to do is sometimes I'll be working. I have to open up Spotify and I have to play this music. Otherwise, I can't get it out of my head. Lately, it's been the band That Space Dog. And I can't get Minneapolis out of my head. You guys can play it later on your Spotify, but that'll be in my head for a month until I make myself listen to some other song that's catchy, just to get rid of that song, always.
What if the one song was Baby Shark?
And see, those don't annoy me. That stuff doesn't annoy me. I love Gangnam Style. I love Baby Shark. It doesn't bother me. Tristan said one movie to rule them all.
Yeah, one movie would be easy because then you could just watch other. You could still watch like.
But what horror? For Tristan, it would probably be a horror movie. What horror movie would it be then?
To watch over and over and over? Why does it have to be a horror movie?
Oh, for Tristan, I'm sure Tristan would pick a horror movie.
I would pick something like Heathers. I could watch Heathers 5 million times. I love the movie Heathers.
I never saw it until not too long ago when he showed it to me.
And it probably doesn't hold up the same way since you didn't watch it until you were the man.
Right. Right. Okay, let's do another question.
Okay.
This is fun.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. This is fun.
I know what you're going to pick.
Okay.
Would you rather have to hunt and gather all of your food all the time for the rest of your life, or eat McDonald's for every meal?
I mean, absolutely McDonald's for every meal.
Right, that was
Like,
an easy one for you.
Absolutely McDonald's for every meal. But could I hunt and gather my food? That's the thing. Could I achieve this to make it a thing? Because if I can't do it, period, then what's the point? Like, it's not even a thing. But could I do that? Well, what would it take for me to do that?
You'd have to learn how to hunt. I think as a vegetarian, I'd have it a little bit easier because I could grow and harvest.
I'm a grower. I'm a grower. And it's not like it's not like I'm a shower where like I would show you all the stuff that I growed. I'm just a grower. So I would probably grow my stuff from like little bit, like even the baby corn would grow into like this big mega corn. But like that would be it. That would turn me into a vegetarian quick. That's it.
Yeah, you
as far as I go with that,
kill
no.
meat.
No, but I could absolutely eat McDonald's every day for the rest of my life.
I'd feel so
absolutely
sick.
could.
All the grease and fat.
I could absolutely.
Remember when they were working on our kitchen
amazing.
last year and we had to like eat lots of like takeout food a lot, and we just felt sick and we didn't want any more fast food?
My heart does.
Your heart wants it?
But I'm also sick
your heart remembers.
I'm also sick of getting up in the morning and going out all day long to go fish to bring back Mr. Limpet.
But you could grow things and harvest them and have fruits and make pies.
I'm a grower. It's McDonald's. It's McDonald's for me. Is this your turn or my turn?
Your turn.
What does she have to say? Is anybody McDonald's with me? Who's McDonald's in with me?
Brittany's definitely McDonald's because she eats there 5 days a week anyway.
Oh, that's right, because she lives, like, her actual house is connected to McPlayland.
My Life's Wicked Adventure and Miss Christie are with you. Miss Christie says McDonald's nugs for the win.
Let's go.
Lots of hunt and gather. Several would not eat meat anymore after that.
Me too. And then for you, McDonald's isn't even meat. Oh, you did. But
yeah, what would I have? French fries and apple pies for the rest of my life? Mm-hmm. No, I'm good. I'm just gonna hunt and
before we get to
gather.
To the next question, I saw Di said that she went and saw it in the Heights like 3 times or something. I didn't know we didn't get to that because it went off there. Is this true, Di? Is that because that's out now? And
I kind of want to see it.
You want to see that? Yeah. But Di saw it 3 times. I don't know. Di's been on this adventure, so I'm not sure what's going on with Di. Maybe she snuck in.
You think?
No.
You don't think she paid to get in?
Of course. Rated G Di? Rated E Di. Di said I couldn't eat McDonald's for a day. See? McDonald's makes me sick.
Yeah, three meals? Just 3 meals. Imagine 3 meals in a day from McDonald's.
Yeah, I'm down. I'll take
me not to road trip with Dan.
I'll take some nuggets right now.
Gross. Oh, all right, ask another question, Dan. What you got?
Let's do this. If you see what Di says, let me know.
PJ says, I saw Supersize. No thanks.
Oh, man, I would love to have worked on that movie. I'm like, I'm with you, Morgan. All right, here we go. Next question. Would you rather be chronically underdressed or overdressed? I mean, what do you mean by underdressed? Like, if you're chronically underdressed, that means it's naked? Or do I have to also have a skin peel before I go out in public?
No. Every time you go somewhere, you're either underdressed. Like, you go to a nice restaurant and you're wearing, like, sweatpants and a Shane Dawson stretched out neckline t-shirt.
Oh, bacon neck.
Yeah. Or you're chronically overdressed, so you go, like, hang out with the homies and you've got a tuxedo on all the time.
I would go out overdressed because I always thought it'd be cool. Like when I first wanted to do Dantics, when I first started to do the game show stuff, I thought about a suit. Remember we were talking about like
yes.
And I went to the Goodwill and I started looking for like suits and stuff, even if it was a golfer suit, because I wanted like a suit. So and I like how Don Cherry dresses and stuff. So I would probably go with the suit, but I could pull off underdressed. Like I can pull.
Could you with your basketball shorts everywhere you go?
Yeah. That's what I'm dressed with now.
Right. So you want to go to like nice events?
Yeah, because they'll like me for me.
Okay, I'll give
Not
you that.
Not because I look like Sidney Crawford.
I would do overdress because I would do like that like 50s dress type stuff everywhere.
But then you have to wear that umbrella underneath the dress.
You don't have to.
The dress umbrella.
There was a girl when I worked at the bank. She actually is Nanda's hairstylist. Like Small World, that happens to be the girl that cuts Nanda's hair. She would come into the bank once or twice a week. Every single time she came in, fully made up like she was on the website trying to sell the dress. Beautiful. I love it. I would love to do that. Who has time for that in the morning when you're getting ready for work?
Tristan says overdress. I already just fancy when I go out. Nobody has redder lipstick than you. So I would go overdress. I want like I don't want a hat, but I want like coattails. Or you know what? Or maybe a big train. painting like a big train or petticoats. Yeah, petticoats. But I would go overdress.
You want to wear a petticoat?
Yeah, with the big buttons on it, like the big Paddington Bear coat. Is that what that is?
I don't think so.
Oh, then I don't know what's up. Yeah.
Big petticoats are the things you wear under the skirts.
Oh, the skirt umbrella.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, you could wear one.
Yeah,
Tristan
no,
says, I have tons of pinup dresses. Me too, but I never go through all the effort to put them on. It's a lot. When there's an event, I do, but...
But yeah, I definitely would love to be overdressed. I think that'd be fun.
It would be fun.
Uh-huh.
I did see an answer from Di. She says, I took a different person with me every time, paid for IMAX for the first time, and I like musicals.
Yeah, that sounds, yeah. I mean, I would see that. I've had all enjoyments with the musicals that I've seen over the last few years, so I would definitely see it. Yeah, I would definitely see it.
I really like the Lin-Manuel Miranda stuff. We watched the, obviously Hamilton and the Freestyle Love Supreme on Hulu. If you guys haven't seen that, you should check that out. Remember that one?
What was it?
The Freestyle Love Supreme, his like...
Oh, yeah, that was good. That was fun. Yeah, he's got such a unique voice. And he's a lot of fun.
Yes.
He looks like he's a lot of fun.
Absolutely. Okay, I think we've got an answer on that. I think overwhelmingly people wanted to dress up. Handful of underdressed, but...
And I don't mind, like, I still would have just as much fun being underdressed. I never worried about that stuff.
Right.
Back in the hockey days, it was just shorts like this and t-shirts, and that was it. Right. We didn't care.
Di says I need to see the Hulu thing. Yes, you do. It was really good. It's called Freestyle Love Supreme. If you like,
watch out before furry date night.
Would you rather get trapped in the middle of a food fight or a water balloon fight?
Oh, food fight for sure.
I knew you'd say that.
Oh my gosh.
I knew it.
Oh my gosh. Here's me in a food fight.
Gross. I do not want to be in a food fight.
Dan, I'm out of ammo. I want to.
Oh, gross.
I'd bring a hamster to a food fight. I'd hold the hamster up in the air, and the hamster would be like, ah!
How big do you think the hamster is? You're holding it up like this?
Enough to hold a few tater tots?
That's a capybara.
Right, I can hold it up,
like this.
a few tater tots, I could... Oh my gosh, way better than a water balloon fight.
No, I'm picking a water balloon fight.
I have low nipples. So then, like, splash, splash, wet t-shirt, and then everybody's like, oh, what's up with granny nips?
Everybody's on my side with this, except for Megan and Miss Christie and PJ, who says in all honesty, neither. Yeah, water balloon's easy. It's water. I can be wet. That's fine. I do not want food on me. It's like... Look, it's not like people are getting like fresh plates of food and coming and throwing them. Like,
wait, hold on. Why not? Why?
Because that's not how food fights break out. Food fights break out in like a cafeteria with like half-eaten hot dogs and like
food that day.
Cafeteria pizza. And it's all like half-eaten, and then people are throwing it and. No. Dang. I get mad at the food fights in my kitchen. You think I want to be in the middle of a giant food fight?
I would hop up in the air, swallow the hot dog whole, deliberately choke. You would have to highlight me. That hot dog would boom, takes out the Night King. Bam. I'm on the throne. That's so much funner than water balloons. Way funner than water balloons.
What if it's like pancake day?
Oh, those are better. I love floppy pancakes. Oh, yeah.
No. Gross.
Oh, I would put the pancake on my face and cut a hole. Oh man, I'm getting excited. I'm getting excited just thinking about this.
You can't have a food fight.
Oh man. Yeah, no, I'm all about this.
Hybrid says we had a food fight in high school. Not fun.
You did it wrong.
I believe it. No.
You did it wrong.
Di says food fight, yes. At your house, friend. Your house.
Di, see,
we're coming to visit.
That's why I like you, Di. That's exactly why I like you.
Before it goes off the screen here.
Yes, hi Christina.
Christina with the super chat. Thank you so much for the support. Says love and miss you guys. Hope we can get together soon. Oh,
it was just Hazel's birthday yesterday.
Oh, well, happy belated birthday.
She's 2, and they got Power Wheel toys.
Wasn't it just Owen's birthday? Was it both of their birthdays? Are they that close? It was Owen's birthday the other day.
I said it with commitment. No, I think so. It was just
Owen
the
just
day.
had a second birthday.
Could you guys please, like, next time you guys have a round of like kids, can we do like 3 months apart? or their old pictures. I don't know. Leslie posts every picture memory.
Yes.
So
I mean, hey, at least you got the name right.
Right.
You matched the name to the right parent.
Oh, I got that down now because you guys smacked me with that last year.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for the support. I hope I got that right. If not, I would call the credit card and cancel. I would call it, ask for that back.
Take it back.
Uh-huh.
All right, it's your turn.
Is it my turn?
Yes.
Okay. Let's do this. Buffer. Is it just us? Let's see. I like those words are like saying bomb in the airport, like buffering or lagging or anything. It's like, wait, stop the show. There hasn't been another chat since then. That That is odd. Please somebody type something.
If you can see us, please say something in the chat.
I guess I should click on something. You guys are Alpha Shadow comes out of whoever you are. Thank you. Comes out of nowhere.
Y'all are all just quiet.
Oh
all
my
at
gosh,
once.
you guys all punked us. There was like 20 seconds of it. Hey, I see you. Okay. Oh my gosh.
Thanks, guys. Morgan says LOL wrong.
Are you sure?
How do I know your family better than you do?
Look, because Owen was sitting there. You guys were all on the power wheel. Oh man.
There was like 15 pictures of Owen, like with cake and presents, and Owen and Blue and Boy, and I don't know how you consistently mess this up every time. I don't know.
I should lay off that devil's lettuce. Would you rather throw the best parties but have would you rather throw the best parties but have to clean up the mess by yourself, or never go to a party again? I would throw the dang best. That's an easy one. I don't mind cleaning up.
I agree. Yeah, I'm the person that, like, I will always stay till the end and help you clean up anyway.
Right.
So, like, whatever.
Yeah.
My parents used to have big old parties, and my brother and I would get up in the morning and clean up everything.
Were they from the BBSs?
They absolutely were.
I would help you scrape the pizza off the roof for when mom and dad came home. I would help you move the kegs. I don't mind. Clean up the next day is the greatest, because then you get to talk about all the stuff the night before. My friends had a house pretty young, because my friend Ryan, he had a really good job, so he got the house.
Did he work construction?
Yeah.
Everybody who worked construction, like in their late teens, early 20s, had the house first.
He was a plumber whose stepdad was a plumber, and he was a plumber by 16, he was already journeymaning with everybody. So like by the time he was like 18, 19, he already had his place. So it was, the house was trashed. It was trash city, but the next mornings were always the best. Clean up, then breakfast.
Cleanup's easy. Everything's trash.
But if I'm
just grab trash bags.
If I'm
throw it all away.
The great Gibbsby, the great last. If I'm this guy, hey, the Great Gatsby. If I'm him, like that, you might need Molly Maid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really surprised. Overwhelmingly, never go to a party again is overwhelmingly. I'm really surprised by that. Like, I mean, how much of a mess could there really be that it's going to be that bad to clean it up by yourself?
Oh, that's true.
I don't think it's that big of a deal.
I mean, after what I had to clean up at CubeSmith that one time, like, I don't... when we came...
when the toilet hole overflowed?
Yeah.
When there was no toilet and the hole overflowed?
Yeah, so after I cleaned that up, nothing's
it's all
worse
uphill
than
from
that.
there?
Yeah, nothing's...
It's all upstream from there?
Nothing's worse than that. I don't even know if I can tell that story.
Di nailed it. So many introverts here.
Yeah, no,
and see, I'm an
awesome.
introvert, but I would still rather have parties than to never go to a party again.
Right.
Ever again? Ever? Would you rather... I think I know how you're going to answer this too. Have to cook every meal you'll ever eat, or go out for every meal? So only ever cook and you can't go out to eat, or only go out to eat and you can never cook your
I
own
would
meals?
going out. Dating you is so hard because, like, we've never been to, like, anywhere good. we've never been to, like, Outback Steakhouse or Black Angus or, like, any, like, meat places. Like,
those are the only good places to eat?
no, but, like, we definitely have this, like, little short, like, area of stuff we go to. So, like, I would just be going out for everything, just going crazy. I don't...
You're allowed to go those places without me.
I don't like... That's
you
not...
and Blake can go have steak.
Oh, look who's touchy. I like this. I like this.
That's mean. Like,
it's not...
You act like I restrict your eating habits.
No,
and
but
I don't.
you're not, like, going, like, OMG singing baby back rib songs around the house. Like,
No.
It's like you're not excited for any commercial on the television ever for food. Ever.
Pretty much.
Right.
No.
So I would do that just because I would just go out and blast all the places because I have no choice. You know, obviously I don't go do all this stuff because it's expensive. I don't like cooking at home. I suck at it. I'm not getting that much better at it. My cooking's been the same forever.
You're really good at chopping onions.
Right.
Although you did forget the wet paper towel the other night.
It didn't hurt me, that hurt you. But, like,
It did.
I just don't get cooking. I don't have the patience for it. I'm too fast-minded. It's not for me. Dan, you can practice and stuff like that. Look, I canceled the cooking show. I don't like it. It's too slow. It's not fast-paced enough.
Yeah, you don't like to take 2 hours to make dinner.
No, I'm not made for cooking. Like, that's not what my brain is. My brain's like I pull into the gas station, I put the gas nozzle in the car, I fill up the gas, and I'm out on my car. Like, that's it. I'm not sitting there, like, preparing the gas and putting, like, Techron in it and stuff and, like, you know, mixing it all around.
Dan, none of us are.
Yeah, right. So, but, like, you know, like, so
I'm not sure where that analogy was going.
I just want to eat and go. I don't want to wait 2 hours. I don't want to go to your smoking roast barbecue until 5 o'clock at night when your smoked roast has been roasting for 1 degree for 14 hours. I can't do that.
Fair enough. Lots of questioning who's paying for the food. Let's say equal cost.
It's just
it's equal cost.
it's
Money's
equal
money's
cost.
not an issue as far as how
Right.
much it's going to cost you to cook at
Yeah,
home.
I'm
or
either gonna cook a
go
steak
out.
tonight, or I'm gonna go buy the steak, or I'm gonna cook spaghetti, or I'm gonna go to Spaghetti Land.
I prefer to cook my own food, so I would cook every meal.
Right, but 90% of your cooking is the microwave because most of your chicken burger stuff
That's
and
false.
stuff's in there.
90% of what I eat is not chicken burgers.
80% stuff
False.
is from the freezer.
That is false. 80% of what you eat is from the freezer.
That's true.
Not me.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Yeah. not me. You have me confused with you.
But you
I
have
make
a-
lots of meals.
You have a lot
Like
of
in
stuff.
the last week, what have I done?
I don't know. I don't watch your intake of food. You ate like 40
Egg
enchiladas.
burritos, enchiladas.
Pizza?
I made Joel's beans from scratch.
Ooh, those were good. Joel, man.
I made Danishes. I made like pastries.
Okay, that's
yeah.
okay.
You're talking about 80-90% of what I eat comes out of the microwave.
Madison
False.
says, Dan, stop being rude. That's not rude.
See?
Because if you look in the fridge, like, look, you should write down everything you eat over the next week, and it's like going to be 50. Because you have a lot of
False.
You have a lot of like.
False. My breakfasts are always fruit smoothies and something I've made from home.
That's true.
Right?
Okay.
Something I have baked from scratch.
When you come home for lunch.
My lunches, right now I'm on pasta salad. But if it's not pasta
No,
salad,
pasta's-
it's salad,
The
or
pasta
it's
salad's been good.
pita bread and hummus and
Okay.
cucumbers.
Okay.
Still no microwave involved in any of this, right?
Did you eat anything for dinner? Oh, you had more.
I
enchiladas.
reheated leftovers in the microwave. But
Okay.
I made those leftovers originally in the oven from scratch.
So I'm just wrong.
You're just wrong, and I'm calling you out on this. As
Then
somebody
I'm
who
just
is
wrong.
traumatized by microwave cooking, I'm calling you out. 80 to 90% of what I eat does not come out of the microwave.
All right, fair enough.
Thank you.
Fair enough.
Thank
But
you.
a lot of it does.
No, you who eats a chicken burger minimum once a day.
They're good.
Minimum once a day, you eat a frozen chicken burger
That's
and microwave
right.
it.
But you have
80% of your food
But
comes out of the
like
microwave.
whenever we eat like meals, you pull out like frozen meatballs, or you pull out frozen chicken strips, or you
Because the
pull out
vegetarian
frozen
stuff
sliders,
takes forever
or you
if you're gonna make it from scratch.
Or you pull out frozen beef. Like it's all like everything still comes out of the freezer.
But it's not.
Robert says, "Give up, Dan."
No.
Is there an
Thank
exit?
you.
Is there
Thank
an
you.
exit for me?
Admit that you were wrong.
Oh no, I guess no. I'm wrong. I'm wrong.
Thank you.
I'm wrong.
Your
but
turn.
at the same time,
You're still wrong.
my turn.
Yes. You're projecting.
Wait, what's that mean?
That means the issue is your own, and you're putting it onto me as if it's my issue, but it's not. You are the one who
I don't
eats
have
80% microwave food, so you said I did because you have some sort of hang
I
up
don't
about
have
how
a
you
problem
eat.
with that. I think that's weirder than me just being wrong. That's sick. That's this
You're
new millennial.
projecting.
That's this new millennial thing where everything has a name to it,
No.
and you can't just be
Projecting
wrong.
is an
You have to
old
be
thing.
gaslighting or
No,
triple
shut
truthing
up.
or something like. Why did like? Oh,
Just
I'm
because you don't understand what triple
wrong.
truthing and gaslighting mean.
I'm wrong. It doesn't mean because I eat X amount of food that must mean you do too.
And that's
Uncle
another thing
Yukon's
where you
trying
try
to
to
help
take
me.
people down with you.
All right, would you?
See, Alpha Shadow agrees. Projecting is an old thing. That's not even new.
I guess I just.
Foxy Koala says someone needs to pop a nugget in your mouth.
I can't believe this much anger over being wrong about the amount of frozen food that
Dan,
you eat.
do you know how I was raised on microwaved food? It's a sensitive.
Really?
Di's right. I'm triggered. You triggered me, Dan. It's the microwave. You could have said anything else.
Is there a
You could have
temperature-
said 80% of what I eat is cheese, and I would have laughed at you.
Is there a temperature that I have to stop where the line is? Like, if the food is like in the refrigerator, I'm okay. But if it's like, what if you put a bottle of water in the freezer and it starts to freeze a little bit? Then I can't make fun of you about it? Or like, where's the line of like where I can't like give you a
I'm
hard
not
time?
even understanding where you're going with
All
it.
right. Would you rather have to wear sweatpants everywhere for the rest of your life, or never wear sweatpants again? Ooh.
Are we talking actual just like sweatpants or like any sort of pajama pants?
No, we're talking about like when I was in like elementary school, my mom took me out and got me matching sweatpants and sweatshirts, like where they were just one color. So they'd
Like
be
with
like
no hood on the hoodie, huh? It was just like a pullover crew neck sweatshirt.
a pullover crew neck, but like there,
with
so you
with the
couldn't-
lines that like went out a little further extra, huh?
So you couldn't get your head through the hole, right? And it's fine because I agreed to this, even though nobody in the whole world but me was wearing these sweatpants every day to school. So I wore these sweatpants that were the same colors every day to school, and I'm traumatized by it. Not in a bad way. It was fine, but
like
like
not
looking.
at PE, but like just on a Tuesday all day, and you wore them every day.
Yeah, it was hot.
Why?
Sometimes I wear pants. Because that's what I got that year. I had like blue and yellows. I probably did the Blake thing. I was like, oh yeah, that's fine. Like, yeah. So I wore too much sweatpants. Like it must have been just a year or two in school that I'm just done.
Wow. So,
what would you?
Are sweatpants including pajama pants? I would not call my pajama pants sweatpants. To me, sweatpants are usually elastic at the bottom of the ankle, which is so annoying. I would never wear sweatpants.
I'm talking about sweatpants.
Okay, I could easily never wear sweatpants.
Not pajama pants, not jeggings, not any of that stuff. Just like legit like sweatpants. With,
I have 50 other comfortable things I could wear that are not sweatpants, so I could easily not wear sweatpants ever again.
Steve says sweatpants to show the world that you gave up on life.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I would wear the pajama pants, that's fine, but I will never put on a pair of sweatpants ever again. In my life again.
I don't even think I own a pair at all.
I can't do that. Adam Sandler only walks around in sweatpants. Like, I have not seen Adam Sandler out of sweatpants in like 5 years. Like when you see him in public, or he's out here in town a lot because everybody's always taking pictures of him. But I'm not. I could go with never wearing sweatpants again.
I concur.
Yeah, I'm traumatized.
By the thing you had to have in like 7th grade?
Wait, hold on. Unless they're tearaways, those are cool. Those wouldn't be sweatpants. And yes, I would get my...
Is that what we need to get you?
I would get my party boy on for sure. You know, you rip them off and you're like, let's party. For sure.
Chris says if it was socially acceptable, I would just not wear pants ever again.
I can't do that. I cannot go around naked. I can't go around any of that stuff. I have to have clothes on. I have to have clothes on.
Dude, my favorite thing is when Blake's not here and we're not doing videos and I cannot wear pants.
When does that happen?
When it's hot.
Oh,
It's been a while.
I must not be around for that.
But I love it.
No, I can't. I can't do it.
Would you rather go back to kindergarten with everything you know now, or know now everything your future self will learn?
My first instinct is obviously to go back in time, because that's everybody's thing, unless you're Josie Grossi. But like everybody, wants to go back.
But with
and get
everything you know
bite
now,
at the
you can do it
apple.
so much better. That's the easy answer for sure.
I'm just afraid that I'm gonna eat the paste in kindergarten. Like I'm gonna eat the paste.
Because you still don't know that you shouldn't eat the paste.
Yeah, but at least I gotta try the paste, right? But like I don't know, what am I gonna learn in the next 20 years until this Dan now? Mine, I feel like I've leveled up in this year, like for 21, I've leveled up a lot. So like I feel like I've gotten to a good save point again, where like I'll be this level of me for the next few years. Like I've learned a lot of life stuff recently.
Right.
But I don't know. I don't know.
Tristan says I'm not doing school again. I feel like I could do it so much better. Not like get better grades, but I could like be so much better me, knowing what I know now and doing it over again. Get rid of all those insecurities
and do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went on homeschool at 10th grade and didn't go back, and it was the biggest mistake I ever made. Especially like, I'm pretty charismatic and everybody always liked me, but I chose to I'm lazy. Right. So I chose lazy and I didn't go to school anymore. Like I went to homeschool in 10th grade, and like I watch all those high school movies and all those scenes, and I think I just live it through all the movies and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I didn't have that high school experience and stuff, or like I didn't have that experience, and I think I'd be pretty dang good at it. Like I would be okay at it, so I would probably go back and do school again.
I think most of us did not have the high school experience you see in movies.
I would probably pay attention more because it would have just been easier than like all the summer schools and stuff. But I would go back. I don't care about what old person's going to teach 42-year-old
Right.
Dan.
Chris says if I was still in my 20s, I'd take the knowledge. But now that I'm well into my 40s, I would love those extra years. Yeah, I agree.
And you kids, listen to those old people talk, because they're freaking right. They're right.
Jason says he did homeschool in the 10th grade, too.
Right. So I miss, like, all those experiences. Like, I missed out on that. So then I watch all those movies and just live through that. Because I think I would have done pretty well.
Right.
I would have had a good time. So I would go back and do that.
Do it again with what you know now.
Right.
Start, like, the things that you started later in life, you could start earlier in life.
Yeah, because still, like, even now, like, I'm in my 40s, but I'm still, like, a kid. Like, right. I'm, like a kid. I don't know how to explain it.
We
like,
know. Dan, they watch you.
I still feel the same as I do as a teenager. So, like, something in my brain just stopped, like, going further. But it does a little bit, so I still feel, like, a little older than, like, I feel a little smarter than, like, 10 or 20 years ago. But to me, everything's crazy, and I'm just a kid. So, Yeah, so, but I would definitely go back and try that again.
Brittany says you could invest in Bitcoin and Apple stock if you knew what you know now.
Oh, dude, when I was at NASA, we would talk about, like, you should buy Apple, you should buy Walmart. Apple and Walmart and Google were the three things that we were talking about. Like, oh, man, this is going to be big. I remember the day Gmail came out, and it was like, you'd get an invite if you were lucky, and they rolled it out, and then after a few weeks, you'd get, like, 2 invites. You could invite somebody else. And
that was, like, right when we first met, wasn't it?
And I was selling Gmail invites. Oh, I would sell Gmail invites. I made money off of Gmail invites. But we would talk about it. I mean, you can go and look now. Like, you can go and look now and make a bunch of money. All you have to do is read and watch and pay attention, and it's almost sure bet. I mean, my Dogecoin's still doing really well, you know. Okay, the question?
Yep.
Would you rather drink sour milk or brush your teeth with soap? I actually like soap.
I would brush my teeth with soap. There's no way I could put sour milk in my mouth. It would ruin milk for me forever. Like, probably all dairy products.
Yeah. I can't do sour milk. I have drank sour milk once. That was bad. But I brush my teeth with soap. That's an easy one. I don't mind. I mean, isn't that what it is anyway? Like mouth soap?
Yeah, it's just tooth soap.
Yeah, it's just mouth soap. Right.
It might taste a little weird because it's like hand soap, but you could easily rinse that out.
Crystal and I were having a conversation the other day. I was like, hey, my parents are so old that, like, they had this old can from, like, the set of I Love Lucy, and it was powdered toothpaste. And I remember being like, I don't know, like a kid going like, I want to try this powdered toothpaste, and brushing my teeth with the most gross, like, it wasn't gross, but it was just like chalk. Because you couldn't really get it wet. You got your toothbrush wet, you put a little bit on there, and you kind of put a little bit more because you really can't, and it was like chalky and stuff like that.
Up.
Right. Ooh, the toothpaste powder. Yeah. So I tried.
Y'all are old. I don't even know nothing about toothpaste powder.
Well, I know it was popular for like the military. You know, because like you got to brush your teeth out there, and you know it's not like they had Colgate with stars and. Yeah. You know,
Chris and Uncle Yukon educating us young whippersnappers about powdered toothpaste.
So I remember having that, the powdered toothpaste, and that was brutal. But soap in my mouth, I got soap put in my mouth once.
Did you? I never did.
I did. And it was not even my fault. But I got soap put in my mouth.
Was it a bar of soap? Because I remember my aunt rinsed out my cousin's mouths with hand soap. Like, open your mouth, and she squirted the soap in their mouths, and I don't think that's the same thing.
It was hand soap. It was hand soap in my mouth.
Like a bar or like squirt?
It was hand soap with like the squirt soap, but like whatever top was it was like that plastic like Noxzema like top. Like it was like, yeah, it was soap.
Aww.
It was soap and I was framed. Well, I did the crime, but like my friend snitched on me, so.
I did the crime.
Right.
My last week adventure says, what about those with no teeth? No difference, brush your gums with it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you could, well, like, you know how, like, sometimes you lose a limb and, like, people have, like, the phantom where they think they can feel their limb?
Right.
Maybe that's the thing. So you have to at least brush your phantom teeth.
I think you still have to brush your gums even if you don't have teeth.
Okay. Yeah, you gotta do something with them. Exercise.
I mean, you
them.
can still have bad breath. You still gotta brush that out.
All right. Okay. All right, next question. Oh my gosh, how is this going? This is odd. I don't feel like I have no idea what I'm gonna have to, like, say next.
I wasn't sure how this was gonna go, so I didn't get anything that was too, like, divisive or might offend anybody, if that makes sense.
Right.
So they're pretty middle of the road, like, you know,
right. Thanks,
family friendly.
Thanks, millennials.
I didn't want to get you canceled, Dan.
Yeah, thanks.
Would you rather be unable to close any door once it's open, or unable to open any door once it's closed? So you could get someone else to do it. You just physically cannot ever open a door or cannot ever close a door.
If I close the door, in order to get back through, do I have to Kool-Aid Man through it? Or, like, here's Johnny through it?
Or get somebody else to do it.
What do you think?
I would say unable to open any door. All I can think is going to the bathroom. Like, at work. Now, I've opened the door to go into the bathroom,
well, you
but
think
I can't
people
want
to watch you go to the
bathroom?
bathroom?
So I have to go, like, call somebody to come close the door for me so I can go to the bathroom.
Open doors can't close, RFSJ said.
Wait, what?
I don't know. I just read the comments.
I'm trying to figure out, did I read this wrong?
Either way, you have to live outside or inside. If I close all the doors, then I'm just inside. If I could bust my way out...
You'd always have to get somebody else to either open or close the door for you, one or the other, whichever one you choose.
No one's gonna come open my door.
You'd be stuck in the house forever.
Yeah, I'd just be. Oh, that's fine. I'm in this wall. I'm in these walls all day anyway. Like, Yeah, this is a bizarre one.
It is kind of weird, huh? Now that I'm like reading it out loud. See, what happened was I pasted this entire like list of questions, and then I went through and took out some. And this one, I don't like this question.
Okay, well, I didn't like the questions, and you didn't like that I didn't like the questions.
If you can't open a door again, you might be waiting a long time to go potty again. Yeah, luckily, like, my mom works there, so I could just call my mom and be like, hey, come open the door. But, yeah, that's kind of a weird one. Your turn. Chris said, I want to open the door. I can install a freaking self-closer on any door I care about. Valid point.
What did he say?
He can install a self-closer on any door he cared about. So you wouldn't have to close the door would close itself. You just need to be able to open it.
All right, so now it's Star Trek.
Yeah?
Speaking of that, when I was on a train to New York, from here to New York, I was bored. So when you go between cars, you hit the little thing that goes, and the doors slide open. And you walk between the train cars to the next one, and it reminded me of Star Trek. Way slower.
Yeah.
Way slower, but it was still cool like that. So yeah, you could have Star Trek doors. All right, ready? Are the people still talking?
Yeah, Uncle Yukon says just remove all the doors, no worries.
Yeah, I don't care. The doors don't bother me. Your mom too. Isn't your mom no locked doors?
Huh?
Isn't your mom no locked doors? Where she always has the doors open?
At her house?
Yeah.
No.
No?
I'm trying to think of like what would make you say that. I don't think
Because
so.
that's how I learned it from, because your mom was the first person that no locked doors.
Oh yes, yeah.
Here we go.
Okay, yes.
Oh, we're back. We're back.
I was trying to think of an instance. No, she never wanted her bedroom door closed because it would get too hot in there. And we could never close her door, even if we were trying to be loud and she didn't want to hear it. Yes, yes.
All right.
Jason pointing out, she just pees with the door open.
Would you rather buy 10 things you don't need every time you go shopping, or always forget the one thing that you need when you go to the store?
10 things I don't need, easy. I hate coming home and realizing I forgot something. Absolutely hate it.
Yeah, yeah.
I will always send Dan to go get it. But I would rather have 10 things I don't need. I can give that away. Like, that's fine. Like, just
That's
have a little free
though.
grocery box outside my house.
But now,
or
every
something.
time you walk into the store to get the thing you need that you'll end up forgetting, you come home with 10 things you don't need.
But I didn't forget the thing I need. And look, I can make use of the things I didn't need. Like, as long as they're, like...
No, you can't.
It's not 10 random
Crystal,
things.
you cannot... No, it's the 10 things you didn't need. So you don't make...
Okay, I didn't need them.
Yeah, but to make use of it, you don't need them. So you can't use the things you didn't need.
It doesn't say you can't 10 things you cannot use.
Well,
it says 10 things you don't need versus forgetting the one thing you did need.
It doesn't have the rules. It's a fortune cookie length.
I'm reading into the semantics of the wording. I go to the store because I need milk, right? I need milk. I can't make this recipe without milk. So I either come home and I don't have milk, or I come home and I have the milk, but I also got like butter and cheese and eggs and cereal. Like, I can make use of the 10 things I didn't need. Doesn't say I couldn't use them. It just says I didn't need them.
I would rather buy the 10 things I didn't need, because I love the rush of shopping. I do. I love it. I don't even care when it shows up. Yeah,
see, Uncle Yukon, you don't need bacon today, but you can use it tomorrow.
You know... All right.
Right. You can make use of the things. If you absolutely cannot use them, you can donate them.
Okay,
right?
If that's the case, I don't know. I just want to shop.
I just don't want to forget the thing I needed. I absolutely hate coming home and being like, damn it, I forgot bread.
I don't care. You have to write it on the list, otherwise I'll forget what I need in the first place.
And you'll forget half of what's on the list too.
Yeah,
or you'll just forget the list.
Or I forgot the list, and I tried to call you for the list the other day. It's always something.
Yes, always.
Yes. Yep. 10 things I don't need. All right, your turn.
Would you rather have super sensitive taste buds or super sensitive hearing?
Hearing, because I have the hearing like beep, always when I lay down, it's always like beep. So I'd rather have the better hearing. Also, when you become a parent, you get super sensitive. Oh, unless you're a shitty parent, you get super sensitive hearing, and you can just hear it all through the house. You could it's like a sonar. Like if Blake would make a move or anything, you can hear it.
I have this thing, and it gets worse if I'm like really tired or like laying in bed, but I can feel sounds like nerves. Does that make sense? Like when there's one of the guys at work hasn't been at work since I started there, and he just came back like a month ago, and every morning he's in his office that's like 20 feet, like where he sits is like 20 feet from where I sit, behind a door that's open, and every morning he eats like an apple and granola and like crunchy things that I can hear, and I swear it makes my skin physically, like I can feel like this when I hear him crunching. Does that make sense? Does that happen to you at all?
Are you also the person at the chalkboard?
Nails on chalkboard doesn't bother me.
Okay.
It's like crunching and tapping. Some of the guys in the back do this kind of stuff. Like they're just sitting there working and they're like just tapping, and it drives me absolutely crazy. Fingernail clipping. I was sitting up at my desk one day and one of the guys is clipping his fingernails and I had to run into the back, like a good 40 feet from where I sit, to yell at him to stop clipping his fingernails, because who the hell does that at work anyway? That's disgusting. Go in the bathroom. But like things like that make me absolutely crazy. I cannot stand hearing people chew, crunch, cut nails, tap. If it was super sensitive, other than like my regular sensitive, and the fact that I can like on my skin I can feel it, like my nerves are. Oh,
That's
I'm getting
weird.
all anxious just thinking about it.
I don't have any of that.
When I'm really tired, if there's any noise, I feel like it's grabbing my skin. And I don't know how to describe that. It's a weird thing, but I would definitely rather have super sensitive taste, because then I could be a lot more selective about what I put in my mouth than I could be about what I hear.
What does super sensitive taste mean? Like, what does that mean? You mean it's just like, is it just like sometimes you go out to dinner and you're like, oh, that had great flavor. You're like, oh man, that kind of just didn't have much flavor to it. Is it like everything's just the best flavor? Or
you're just very sensitive to the flavors in things. Like,
what does that mean?
Did you ever eat something and someone's like, oh yeah, there's cinnamon in it, but you don't taste the cinnamon in it, or something to that effect?
Like it would just be like the best version of the food, maybe? Is that what you mean?
No, you can like pick up every flavor, and you're very sensitive to the flavors of things. Jason says it's because I had a fidgety ADHD brother growing up. That probably definitely added to it. Absolutely.
I'm not annoyed by almost any sound. There's very few sounds that bother me.
So many sounds. Bass, the vibration of bass, like when you're in traffic and you can hear the bass from somebody else's car, makes my skin crawl.
Oh yeah, that's everybody. That's everybody. That's because people are stupid out here.
No, but like bad. Like at work, there's a truck, like a refrigerated truck that parks behind our work, and since it started doing it, like I can't be in the back of the office when it's doing it, because that vibration makes me absolutely crazy, and everybody else is like, what? I don't hear anything.
I think you need to reboot. You need to turn yourself off and on again.
Probably.
All right. What do people say in the chat before we go on?
Uncle Yukon says super taste, so you can taste one drop of almond extract instead of the big drop of vanilla. I'm never gonna live down the almond extract.
No, you're not. You're not.
Steve could use super hearing to do all sorts of stuff. My Last Week Adventure says they'd be the best chef if they had super sensitive taste. I think so, yes. Di says bass is the best. Look, I love the sound of a bass guitar. In music, I love the sound of a bass guitar. I hate when the thumping bass is all you can hear, like through walls. Again, something else Jason sensitized me to. My Last Week Adventure hates violins with a passion. I was just talking about that when we were watching American Horror Story. I absolutely hate the sound of a violin. Cannot stand it. If Blake played violin, he would not be able to play it here. Like, I could not live in a house with somebody who played violin at all. It's such an awful sound.
I just don't have anything that I can think of that bugs me to the point of having to leave or make somebody else leave to do anything ever in my life.
So many. When I went to Santa Barbara with the girls, one of the girls was cutting her nails in the bathroom and I could hear it and I had to go outside. Like, I won't make you leave, but I will remove myself from the situation because I can't stand the sound of nails being cut.
Interesting.
There's lots of sounds I can't deal with. Violins. I'm sorry if any of you guys play the violin, but the sound of it, that's my fingernails on a blackboard. I don't mind the sound of actual fingernails on a blackboard, but a violin is just so grating to my ears. Awful. As part of an orchestra, it would be fine. What you got?
Let's do one more. This is it.
One
this
more?
Last
oh,
one,
yeah. Are we
last one
coming
for the
up on
night?
8 here? Okay.
Yeah, we're going to come up on 8 soon.
Okay. What you
All
got?
right, here we go. Would you rather talk like Yoda or breathe like Darth Vader?
You already breathe like Darth Vader when you fall asleep. You don't... Okay, as you get older, you snore a little bit here and there, but it's kind of cute most of the time. But you breathe like Darth Vader, and that's how I know you're asleep. So, would you rather do that? Or talk like Yoda?
Probably... I would rather talk like Yoda because that's fun to me. But I don't want to breathe like Darth Vader. I do it when I sleep, but that doesn't bother me as much.
Right, but
like,
just to do it like all day long.
Yeah, right. I'd rather talk like Yoda. You Vader at night for sure. Like one time I was sleeping and like my like hat. He like sucked my hat off my.
Shut up.
I was sleeping and you sucked
Why
my
were you sleeping in a hat?
No, you sucked my nightcap off my head into your throat like it was a Goofy cartoon, and I had to go get it back. It was hard. I was holding on, pulling it back out. So yeah, you gotta watch out. Like Crystal will change air directions. So I don't know. What would you think? What do you think? You don't even know. Can you do? Okay, since you haven't ever seen Star Wars, can you do a Yoda?
Yeah, he does the stuff backwards. Like talk like Yoda. I would.
All right. So like, I need you to say like, I want some pizza in Yoda talk. Like, how would Yoda say it in Yoda's
Some
voice?
pizza I want. Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Like, you just flip the words around. Like, that's not...
Okay. So you know. So you would pick that?
That was an easy one. I think overwhelmingly people picked Talk Like Yoda.
Right, because I don't want to I don't want to do heavy breathing.
Morgan does not like the sound of a didgeridoo. I love the sound of a didgeridoo, oddly enough.
I don't know if I really heard too many in real life be played a little bit, so the vibration's okay in my head.
That's like a lower vibration. It's not as annoying as bass.
But like, you want a didgeridoo? How do you play that thing? It's like,
I had a friend that had one and could play it. I could never play it.
Was it a bong at the end of it?
It could have been.
Was it
you just had to drill a hole in
was
it.
Was it a didgeridoobie? Maybe. You know.
Wasn't that kind of party.
Right.
Mouse with the super chat, thank you so much, friend, is kicking herself that she missed most of tonight.
Oh, what's up, Mouse Queen? Oh, it was fun. This was interesting. Yeah, this was an interesting one. I would love it if the questions could be on the screen, but that's craziness.
That would take a lot of preparation or typing.
Robert says, I hate bagpipes.
Bagpipes don't bother me. I've never had to hear them in real life, though.
Yeah, well, because when we went and saw, like, the Mad Caddies, no. Who's the bagpipe band? That 57 pick 50... I don't know, a bagpipe band that we've seen.
Flatfoot 56?
Yeah, and stuff, and they go out there with their bagpipes. It's kind of...
Okay, so I have heard of it.
It's a little bit cool with the punk music, but when it gets to that tone where it's just like, and it's just straight, that vibrates my head a little bit, and that's odd.
The bagpipes don't bother me. I saw Steve asked if fiddles are annoying. I don't think so. Fiddles are, like, more, like, quick and fun, and, like, not so grating. Like, I don't know what it is about the violin.
Is it better than the squeeze box?
It depends on what you're talking about when you say squeeze box.
Yes.
You're talking about an accordion?
Most people look like they wanted to talk like Yoda. Also, people are talking about cake toast. Is that going to be a new thing now?
I think it is.
Yeah, you make a cake, you can cut the pieces off of it, you toast it, and
I
then
have
it's like a cookie.
cake in there right now. Do you want me to toast it and make you toasted cake?
Right,
cookies?
it'll cook up and it'll make it. So you make cake, you cut it to pieces, you put it in the microwave or put it in the toaster oven, and you have a cookie, and then that's how you get around the cookies. Yeah, bagpipes make me sad. They get played at funerals a lot. Yeah, I guess they do, but like some of the music and stuff like that, they're fun in just a little bit. But like after a while, it becomes like bagpipes aren't really sad to me as they are like in the pub. Like I've gone all the way out to Scotland.
A little more Dropkick Murphys.
Yeah, but I've gone to Scotland and it was fun when I first got there, and then now it's 4:30 in the morning and we're still talking about our pie in the sky and bagpipes are playing, and I'm like, does this ever stop? And they're all like, no, it's Wednesday. I'm like, but I have to go to work in 3 hours. So don't we all? And then they use the form of piss, and I don't know how they're using the word piss, but it's they're taking
take the piss out
or
of you.
leaving it. I'm not sure, but you know, so I feel like bagpipes would be in there too as well, you know.
My Last Wicked Adventure says, you're the first to agree with me about violins. It's just something that's always driven me nuts.
Yeah.
Sorry to all the violin players out there.
I'm thankful I'm not bothered by it. See, and it's just that, what was that, IQ versus stupid Venn? What's that thing, that like the cross diagram between like stupid and hot, or whatever those diagrams are, of
right.
like of happy and smart.
Right.
Like I have it figured out. Because none of this stuff bothers me unless I really think about it. You know what it is? I don't think about this stuff.
I don't know how you don't. I wish I could not.
It just doesn't. It just doesn't happen.
So many things bother me, it's not even funny.
Yeah.
So many.
I know.
Sorry.
No, not the Venn diagram. Like the apex, or like the crossing where the levels go up.
Yeah, it's not a Venn diagram because that's the circles that overlap.
No,
but it's like the more this you are, the less that you are.
I learned it from Ryan. I learned it from Ryan. Ryan would tell me all the smart stuff because he was in school at the bike shop. But no, it's not the Venn run. It's the line. It's the two lines going the other way. It's okay. A motorcycle's revving bother me. You'd hate living out here.
Yeah,
we have
I can't
to
deal
stop.
with motorcycles.
We have to stop our conversation and pause shows for that. But I don't want to talk about all the things we hate. I had a good night.
That's a long list.
I don't hate things, so like I don't like champion that.
Don says that cookies are what bakers used to make to check the temperature of the oven before baking a cake when thermometers weren't invented. I've never heard that. That's very interesting.
That's so rad. That's like their equivalent of taking the burden of the mind.
The canary in a coal mine?
Yeah, that's like their version.
You just put a little bit of the batter in there to see how it cooks up.
Yeah,
and you're like,
and then
alright,
you like
that's
snack
good.
on
Put
it.
the cake in.
Crystal does that. If she makes a cake or does something and she has to cut parts of it off, or she has to do stuff, I come and I eat like the leftovers.
That's completely different.
Yeah.
That's when I level a cake and you eat the top of it. That's not the same as making cookies to see if the oven's the temperature.
Oh, that sounds good.
Close
Well,
enough.
what do you guys think? Was this fun, man? We went like 2 hours. We haven't done a 2 hour stream. We have, but like we've done 2 hours of like show. Oh my gosh, that's why they are cookies. Oh, that's so smart.
That makes
I've
sense.
never heard that in my life. Netflix didn't teach me that. Or YouTube. Yes, this was fun. Yeah, I thought this was fun too. I don't know. This is just another
was
thing to add to our schedule. We should bring it up before we go. We're doing zucchini bread this week.
Yes.
All right, that'll be good.
Yeah, lots of people were really excited about zucchini bread. I did not see that one coming. This one was suggested by Jim Johnston. I don't think he's here tonight, but he did post in the recipes you want to see us make. If you guys haven't already and there's a recipe you want to see us make, post it on the Getting Baked with Crystal group. There's a pinned post at the top. Post it in the comments there. I do go through there regularly and add stuff to my list and just kind of, it depends on what I feel like making and what I feel like getting ingredients for and what's not too similar to what I have made or I'm going to make. So yeah, this zucchini bread recipe I have tried recently.
That doesn't
and it was
taste
good.
like zucchini.
Does not.
You can call it more like banana bread than zucchini bread.
But it's not, because banana bread's really mushy. Like, I don't like the texture of banana bread because it's like mush. There is one recipe I used recently for banana bread that was good, not mushy, but yeah, you have to try it to really know. I don't know. Mouse with the super chat. I like violins, but I don't like their overuse in horror films.
Because that's all you hear, and I can hear the bend over the
Yes.
like a saw. It's like a saw.
Yes.
When it's done pretty, it's fine. But like when it's abused,
if it's
not.
subtle, it's
Robert, well, we're staying up till 4 a.m.
Wow, you're hardcore, friend.
Thanks, dude. Yeah, you said you were gonna stay, and you did. What are you up like 24 hours straight now? Oh my gosh, and you're all the way from Scotland. Oh my gosh, where were like the bagpipe talk came from.
Nice.
But yeah, okay, so this was good. We'll definitely throw this in the rotation.
Yeah, this was kind of like just a hangout, but giving us topics to discuss.
Yeah,
so I enjoyed it.
As we're just trying to figure out more ways to hang out and be entertaining with you guys, I thought that was a lot of fun. And then now, I guess it's time to find some food.
I ate before we started.
Did you?
So
I'm gonna wash this.
You're on your own.
I'm gonna wash this out, get some food, and then I don't know what we're gonna do for the rest of the night. Hang out
I've got
or do
plenty
something.
of stuff to do.
Yeah.
Brittany pointing out you can see the zucchini bread in the members only vlog. I don't give away the recipe there, but I did make it so you can see
that's
how
right.
it looked.
Yes. If you are a members first member here, go watch the vlog. Most of you did already. I saw that it already has almost as many views as members. So,
Nice.
And that one will be public for everybody else probably on the weekend because I have part 2 of that. I have a huge edit tomorrow for Jess. Somewhere towards the end of the week I'll get to. So there'll be a part 2 sooner than later. You guys won't have to wait that long for another members first vlog. Yes, where I'm stuck in the window. I was sad I kind of like promoted that. Like, oh, I'm stuck in a window. I get stuck in a window because I lock myself out.
That didn't make it in the first
No,
half?
because it's in the second half of because like I said, the vlog, was 33 minutes. It was like longer than an episode of like, Sopranos. So it was actually, you know what? My vlog was longer than Green Day Dookie.
Yeah.
Didn't we look up to see how many minutes Green Day Dookie was?
I thought it was like 39.
It was like 39? Okay, so my vlog was almost as long as Green Day Dookie. It ended up being like 35 minutes before I'm like, oh, I better like cut it in half. Yeah, so anyway, thank you guys so much for all the support. Thank you for hanging out. I gotta find music. Crystal, talk, please.
Don't forget zucchini bread on Friday. Saturday it will be an episode of Dantics that is both Disney themed and play along in the chat. So join us for that. That should be a lot of fun. Come with your ideas of what I should draw Dan, like what scenario I should draw Dan in.
Yeah,
that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
I like taking the suggestions.
It'll be Disney themed of what you think we should or what I think I should be drawn in.
Mouse with one final super chat before we go. I will admit, was watching a Millionaire rerun when I remembered y'all's video. You gotta set a timer, friend.
Well,
Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, 6 p.m.
Say hi to Regis for me.
Have a good night, guys. Thank you so
All right,
much for
bye.
hanging out with
Thank
us.
you guys
Hope you
so
enjoyed
much. Have a good night. See you later. Bye.
Bye.